Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score. Check swing, well hit ball, and there it goes. Number 300 for Ken Griffey Jr. One of the youngest ever in the major leagues to reach the 300 home run plateau. Bothered by Lou. Iverson. How about that? Steps over to Ron Lou. 7 straight points by Iverson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NFL Wildcard Monday on Monday Night Football here on the Louis Sports Network. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is having a wonderful Monday. It is the last game of the Wildcard weekend for the MLK weekend. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Shout out to Bucs Nation. Shout out to Cowboys Nation as we get ready for the last game before we get into the divisional round over the next following weekend. Make sure you guys hit that like button before you guys come in, man. Definitely appreciate that. We already got 3 people in the building. Shout out to the American, says, I can't wait. Yo, I was here for the Titans and the Cowboys, and then I changed my name. Well, shout out. Thank you for being here. And this is going to be an exciting game because this is for the marbles, because we got 2 teams. The Buccaneers, obviously, they're 8-9. They ended up winning the weak NFC South. It's funny how the AFC South and the NFC South actually became the they became the NFC least, this year. Shout out to Karam. Yo, this is it, man. It's either, if we remember the Cowboys, they won 12 games last year, but then they got eliminated in the wildcard round last year to the San Francisco 49ers. If we saw the last play. Ladies and gentlemen, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Outlook.
No, the Outlook, so no
AOL.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to type in AOL.com. Because tú lo tienes landscape, so landscape significa tú lo tienes así de este lado, tienes que poner así si no quieres. Mail. So tú pones, that's LC se lo sé, creo. No, LC. Si no es LC,
No, LC se continuando.
What password? This account has been deactivated due to inactivity, because we would love to.
No, we will do that tomorrow. You're busy. Yeah.
Sorry about that real quick. Let me check right here in the comment section. Oh, hey, Layla, long time no see. I'm like, girl, where have you been? She said, smash the like as you come in. My Cowboys better win this. Long time no see. Hope everything is good with you. Karam says Cowboys learned from that feeling last year. Well, we'll have to see, because they're going up against Tom Brady, and you know how the league still feels about Tom Brady. The American says, I'm able to watch the game, but it's fun to hear someone talking. I definitely appreciate that, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. You will be listening to the game audio at around, I want to say, like about 8 o'clock. So, we'll start that in about 5 minutes. But in the meantime, I'm actually going to add the characters to the stream. Let me just check and see if I can go to my background remover, and let me just click on the Photoshop real quick. Let me just check. No, that's the folder. That's not what I want. But yeah, this is Dallas has won 12 games. They lost to San Francisco last year. If you look at what Dak did on the last drive, it was one of the more disheartening things to happen to a Cowboys fan. Cowboys, everybody knows the history. They haven't won. They haven't gone to the Super Bowl in God knows how long. It's been 27 years, and it'll be 28 if they don't get to the Super Bowl again this year. They haven't been to they've only won 2 playoff games, have the Cowboys. I think they've only won 2 playoff games in the last 15 seasons. In the last 15 seasons. And then obviously you got the Buccaneers. Tom Brady's still trying to see if he can possibly, give it another go, and hopefully the Bucs can make a surprising Super Bowl run. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the league is going to do everything it can to make sure that they push Brady to the Super Bowl, possibly in a matchup against maybe, I don't know, Josh Allen. I wouldn't even be surprised if we see a Buccaneers New York Football Giants NFC Championship game. And the reason I say that is because, remember, Tom Brady could find a way to kind of get his revenge from losing to Eli twice in the Super Bowl. And what better way to do it is by knocking off Daniel Jones in the NFC Championship game. Like I said, I don't believe these things are going to happen, but it's possible. And if you look at my Giants, we got a shot against the Eagles next week. It may not look that way, but we definitely have a shot. We have a shot. And the reason we have a shot is because of the confidence that Brian Daboll has instilled in our team. And I'm telling you right now, man, I feel like, to me, it's either we've seen the last of Tom Brady and he probably might move on to greener pastures, maybe with another football team, or he finally retires, or the Buccaneers get the Cowboys, and Stephen A comes tomorrow morning on First Take, and you guys already know what he's going to do. And trust me, if you believe that he's going to be bad, wait until the memes come out tonight. I already know social media is going to be all over this. They're going to be all over it. They will be all over. And it's like, whew, I don't even know how Cowboy fans are even going to begin to deal with this. It's going to be like, we got to listen to this again in the offseason. Again, it's like, yeah, it's going to happen again. Okay, so right now, okay, they're showing something else. All right, looks like it looks like they're doing the come on man moment. Okay. But yeah, the game is supposed to start at 8:15. We're in Raymond James Stadium for the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. This is going to be, like I said, I think it's going to be an awesome game. And hopefully we see some good football. I really don't care who wins this game. I really don't. I just want to see good football, but I know for Cowboys and for Buccaneers fans, this is really more important because I said it. I feel like it's just about Brady against the Cowboys. 2 topics that Skip Bayless loves to talk about on his show, Undisputed with Shannon Sharp. And first of all, and to be honest with you, this is a win-win for Shannon Sharp. Because think about this. If Tom Brady wins, that gives Shannon Sharp all the credibility in the world to talk smack about the Cowboys and get on Skip Bayless. Now, if Tom Brady loses, then Shannon Sharp can gloat about how Tom Brady is washed and he needs to retire. So either way, this is a win-win. Okay, who just tried to do the Lambeau leap and failed at it? Oh, Steve Young? Bro, what is that? Oh, Adam Schefter? What was he? Oh, I forgot what he's implying, though. Oh, no, the Cowboys, yeah, they have a larger fan base. Oh, that most definitely have a larger fan base. Oh, yeah. They're America's team for a reason. Okay, so Susie picked the Buccaneers. I picked the Buccaneers. Steve picked the Buccaneers. Robert picked the Buccaneers. Alex is going with the Cowboys 27-17. Booger is going Cowboys 24-17 on the road. Who's that? Yeah, Alex picked the Cowboys. Yeah. Listen, man, I honestly believe that I think the Buccaneers will win a close game. I got the Buccaneers winning by the score of 33-31. That's my score. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I know the Bucs have struggled to score. They've struggled to score points, but for some reason, I feel like they're going to have a really good chance of being able to move the ball down the field against the Cowboys. I don't know. I don't know why. It just gives me that feeling. And if you're the Cowboys, you got to keep Tom Brady off the field. He's finally got things going with Mike Evans. I know they're going to be without what's his face. I know Kyle Rudolph is not playing for the Buccaneers. They finally got some things going with Mike Evans. My only question is, is Tom Brady going to be able to get, like Chris Godwin involved? I want to see how that's going to work.
It's a cool January night in Tampa, Florida, home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Are y'all listening?
Ready for their wild card matchup against the Dallas Cowboys on a Monday night.
Excuse me, one second. All right, man. So pregame is coming up right now. We got 14 minutes until game time starts. Make sure to smash the like and hit that like. Super excited for this one. American Flag says we have the best ranked defense in the league. The best overall rank? I thought it was the 49ers. I know the Cowboys have a top 5 defense. They do. But I thought the 49ers were number 1. To me, they're the scariest team in the NFL, are the 49ers. Damn, look, man, it's either Cowboy trolling or a lot of Tom Brady hate. So we gonna see.
Downfield,
Micah Parsons, baby.
With Mike Evans, and Micah Parsons is going to be
Micah
coming
Parsons.
after Tom Brady all night. Sacked him twice in the season opener.
Smash that like button, ladies and gents.
Is there a lot of pressure on number 4? Trying to put that stinker in Week 18 behind the Dallas Cowboys. See how he gets along tonight. Welcome to the Progressive Super Wild Card Kickoff.
Oh, yeah.
And welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. My name is Joe Buck. That's the Hall of Famer, Troy Aikman. We're glad to have you with us tonight for what should be a fun evening of football. We're all excited about it. And let's talk about the pressure on Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy, for that matter. But it's been almost 30 years since you were slinging it around.
The Cowboy fan base hates Tom. Wasn't Tom Brady even considered a possibility to be a Cowboy at one time?
That's the last time the Cowboys won a road playoff game. Cowboys are sick of hearing about that. Dak's sick of hearing about the interceptions. But, man,
well, they're sick of hearing it, but let's see.
On number 4 tonight.
Yeah, there really is. And the good news for him, unlike Mike McCarthy, is he has a chance to do something about it. Now, Mike McCarthy has said that defense may win championships.
I don't trust Mike McCarthy.
Win Super Bowls.
Well, I just don't. Even with the one Super Bowl win he had with Aaron Rodgers.
Prescott is going to have to do his part. When you look at his season,
Dak 8-4 as the start of this season.
Good things, but it's been overshadowed by the turnovers that he has had. Hard to win playoff games when you turn the ball over like that.
Right.
It would help if he would get more out of his running game, something that's really been lacking.
They're going to have to run the football. But to me, they got to use Zeke in short yardage situations and use more Tony Pollard. They can't be trying to use Zeke for more like long yards, because that to me isn't going to work.
About how healthy they are, especially out on the outside.
I question the
wide receiver.
Yeah, and
I question the secondary of the Bucs, but they're
in the postseason because his legacy has been built by what he's
Tom
done.
Brady, 35 playoff wins, most by a quarterback in NFL history.
Playoffs, rarely does he not play his best when the games are their biggest, and so you expect that from him tonight. But yes, he's got his weapons back tonight.
Julio Jones. I don't trust Julio Jones. I have more faith in Chris Godwin and Mike Evans than I do Julio Jones. If you're Julio Jones, you're going to have to give him passes in the red zone. Got to see if Fournette is able to run the football, because they haven't really been able to run the football, even with Rashad White.
Playoff Lenny tonight here in this wild card round.
And by the way, he embraces that nickname. He was wearing a hoodie on the field before the game. On the back, it said Playoff Lenny. So he's getting ready to go, and so are we all. John Carlin.
All right, man. So we're getting ready. Game is about to start in about 10 minutes. Cowboys and Buccaneers coming up next right here on Monday night here on the Louis Sports Network. Man, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure you share the stream. I want to add some players here. I'm trying to go to OBS. And let's click on another image. Let's add that, image number 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on this eye right here. Oh, no, that's wrong. I meant to click on image 2. Yes, I need that, but I need to browse and go to the other folder. There we are. That's what I need. And let's do this. What we're going to do is We're going to move Dak over here. And then after that, we're going to add another image, image 3. And we're going to do this. Put the same picture. We're going to open. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move him to the left. And we're going to put Tom Brady over here. And that's what we're going to do for this game right here. Whoops. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Look at Brady. He's all pumped for this game. Your man Brady is pumped. American Flag said he about to get some snacks. I mean, you got to get your popcorn ready for this, man. You got to get your popcorn ready. Let's increase my size a little bit. You know, because I'm gonna be the conscience for both Dak Prescott and Tom Brady for this game. You know, I'll move I can move myself to Dak and be like, Dak, you better play well today. And then I come on right side of Tom Brady. Brady, you better not show your age tonight because it's gonna be a problem. And then I could just kind of be in the middle and just say, do I really give a damn who wins this game? No, but it's gonna be entertaining. So you just want to see a good football game. That's all you want to see. We got 8 people in here. Make sure to smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Make sure to share. Let me ask you a question, guys. Would you want me to fade out Dak Prescott and Tom Brady so that they could blend with the Buccaneers and the Cowboys background, or would you want to leave it like that to where you can see both of their, both of them? You know what? I'm going to leave it like this because I actually like it this way. It makes it more realistic. It's like I'm actually talking and sitting next to them at the same time. So I'm super excited about that. So what I'll do is I'll just leave it as it is. You know, not change anything. Let me not change. Louis, you gonna change? You ain't gonna change nothing. Nothing. If Tom Brady could somehow find a way to throw the ball down the field and get Mike Evans involved, and Mike Evans has a big game, if Chris Godwin could somehow complement Mike Evans, you know, it's definitely gonna be a long night for the Cowboys defense. But I also think I'm wondering how CD Lamb is going to play. I'm wondering how Michael Gallup is going to play. Like, is he going to be used more often, tonight? Obviously, we know how good Dalton Schultz is, the tight end for the Cowboys.
Field, now in his 3rd season here with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And for more on the present and the future of Tom Brady, let's send it down to Lisa Salters.
Welcome to Raymond James Stadium.
Asked about his future, Tom Brady has said all year he's not thinking any further than this season and now this game tonight. But when you're the greatest to ever do something,
make sure to hit the like button, people. Make sure to hit the like button.
Final football game that has to be recognized. He's a 7-time Super Bowl champion, by far the most accomplished
7 Super Bowls
in NFL history. Brady has won 35 playoff
CD
games.
Lamb is great.
I'm
not going to go as far as GOAT yet, though, because he still got to put in more time. I just don't understand how he got Michael Irvin's number, though.
He's 45 years old, yet doesn't seem to age, having set NFL record
Well,
this season for passes.
Lisa, let's tell the truth. Why was Tom Brady throwing the ball so quick more than ever this year? He ain't trying to get hit. Now, I don't blame him, but to say that he doesn't age, trust me, he would have aged a lot faster had he gotten hit a lot more. And that's considering that they've had injuries to their offensive line. The offensive line has not been great this year for the Buccaneers. We got 15 people in here. Smash that like button.
Whether that be next week in the divisional round, next season back here in Tampa, or with another team, or the next chapter of his life in retirement. But most of all,
shout out to Synovio Foot, aka my man Dennis. He says I'm here to roast the Cowboys. Oh, wait. I thought you would be mad because I'm streaming. Another L. Oh, wait, it's not one of your teams. Oh, all right, gotcha. Let's see. I mean, even if the Cowboys win this game, they still gotta play the divisional round because people were predicting this team to go to the Super Bowl. They got a Super Bowl type team. Oh, that's right, Cameron Brate this year too for the Bucs. Brady's got his weapons tonight. All right, after this commercial break, it is kickoff time. You want to fight, and you've got one, my boy. Yeah, Cowboys fans about to lose to a workaholic whose 401k is maxed out. I'm done. I'm so done. Oh, man. So let me get your predictions in the comment section. Who wins tonight and what's the score? Who has a big game tonight? Like I said, I'm going Buccaneers 33, Cowboys 31. I know it's asking a lot. I feel like, to me, the Cowboys are going to have the lead. In my opinion, I think they're going to have the lead going into the fourth quarter. And then after that, that's when I believe Tom Brady will get another chance, in my opinion, to try to see if he can make one more time, if he can put in that Brady magic of fourth quarter drives. Maybe not in the position of a touchdown. Well, either get a chance to score a touchdown or a chance to win the game. Put it in the hands of the field goal unit to kick a field goal to win the game in regulation. And if not in regulation, maybe overtime. So we are going to see what happens tonight. Well, Brady is old. Yes, he is. So the Cowboys have to treat Brady like they gotta come with the mindset that we're letting you know you're past your prime. Like, your time is done and you need to retire. They have to treat it like that. If they don't treat it like that, you know what the media is going to do, especially certain fanboys. Layla says, stop, Louis. A slow death is your prediction? I mean, we're talking about the Cowboys. Hasn't this happened before? Like, what else is new? If you're a Cowboys fan, you just got to be confident. That's it. You just got to be confident. Yeah. No. If I'm the Cowboys, I need to control the clock. Don't give Brady any time on that football field, especially if the Cowboys have the lead in the fourth quarter. They have to make sure that Tom Brady gets as little possessions as possible. Don't give Brady possessions. Even as bad as Brady and the Bucs have played for the most part this season, this is the playoffs. You know what the record is in playoffs. It's a 0-0 record. Everybody has a clean slate. That whole best team in the league, all that kind of stuff, sometimes it bolds true and sometimes it doesn't matter. Like the old saying, it doesn't matter if you've been the best team in the regular season. Who's the best team playing right now in October in the playoffs? And in this case, who's the best playing in January going into February for the Super Bowl? We're going to find out. My Giants are facing the Eagles. The Eagles are the favorites. We have a shot to win. I don't think we're going to win, but I'm obviously going to be pulling for the Giants to win. And if we pull off that upset, oh my God. The Giants were supposed to be rebuilding, and we have a chance to go to the NFC Championship the following Sunday if we can beat the Philadelphia Eagles next week. Shout out to Ron in the building, guys. Make sure to hit that like. Make sure to share. Like I said, we're going to have ourselves a game tonight. Let's effing go. Let's effing go. We're not there yet. Dang. Once I saw NFL wildcard, I got hyped. I got so hyped. Here we go, ladies and gents. Oops. I pressed the down button by accident.
Presentation of the National Football League.
It's the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Yes, it is. American says, did you know that the Bucs are the underdog in this game? Oh, yeah. The Cowboys are the favorites. Shout out to Daniel Berry in the building. What is good? Daniel Berry, what is going on, my brother? What is up? What is up? We definitely got a big one. Guys, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Share the stream, y'all. Share this stream. Share this stream. Who's throwing 2 picks? You got Dak throwing 2 picks? Listen, Dak can't have one of those games when he's turning the ball over. And if it's one of the reasons that the Cowboys lose, trust me, he'll never hear the end of it. He'll never hear the end of it. If that is the case, trust me, Dak will never hear the end of it. You won't be able to look at him the same. Wait, is that Stuart Scott? Oh, no, that's not Stuart Scott, but he looked like him, though. He looks like him. My issue with Dak is that he is like, yeah, he likes to have fun. He gets all hype in the regular season, and I'm just hoping that he takes it serious, man, because this. Here we go.
And welcome to ESPN's
Man, Tony Romo ain't coming out no retirement. Get out of here.
So much anticipation for this matchup.
Oh, yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys
Let's
and Tampa
go.
Bay Buccaneers packed house, ready to go tonight. Tampa Bay won the toss. They
Brady.
defer, so Dallas
He giving a prayer.
will start the night.
Is he
on
praying he
offense.
doesn't lose
Brady
tonight?
will
Is
start the
this
night
his last
seated.
game as a Buccaneer?
And we'll see if
And there's Dak Prescott,
his
the quarterback
offense can
matchup.
put that Week 18 loss at
Smash the
Washington
like,
behind
hit
them.
that
They were
subscribe.
rolling
We
prior
got
to that,
ourselves
putting
a
up lot of
big
points.
one here. Who's getting the ball first?
And we'll get that early peek.
Oh, Tampa Bay's getting the ball in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. So the Cowboys are going to get the ball first. Cowboys need to set the tone early. Fans are on their feet in Raymond James Stadium. Here is the kickoff. Let us go. Here it is. Kickoff. And we are underway here at Raymond James Stadium, and it's a touchback. So the ball will be at the 25. Here's Dak. I'm surprised they went with the navy blue jerseys.
A record of 1-3. The pass yards per game, the touchdowns to the interceptions, and uncharacteristically, he tied for the most interceptions this year during the regular season with 15, despite playing in just 12 games.
Here we go.
But forget
Here
about
we
all
go.
that. He starts at the 25, and off we go.
Let me lower that down a bit more. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action. Prescott rolls, and it's incomplete.
CD Lamb.
It is incomplete to CD Lamb.
We talked to Mike McCarthy the other day, and as you said, with Dak Prescott coming into this game off a tough loss last week at Washington,
Ryan's cheering for Dak tonight.
Get him off to a good start.
2nd and 10.
Big throws, get the ball out, some easy completions. They move the pocket there on 1st down, and just a drop ball to start this game.
Here we go. Empty backfield. And CeeDee Lamb drops it, and it's incomplete. Wow.
As they try to get it
Shaky start for the Cowboys on the first two plays.
0 for 2. Well, this one's just off target. You see where CeeDee Lamb's expecting it.
That's a bad throw by Dak.
You see that?
Why would Dak throw that ball like that?
Right now, it just tells me on that throw anyway.
That was not a good throw by Dak.
Dak Prescott feeling some of the nerves here in the early going.
Here we go. Empty backfield once again. Zeke comes back in. They're in the shotgun. Zeke comes to the right. Going with 3 wide receivers to the right. Here we go. Back to throw. Prescott. Quick throw. And it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton was the target, and it's incomplete. 3 and out for the Cowboys.
Start the night for Dak Prescott with 3 incompletions.
So 0 for 3 does go Dak Prescott.
Just a little bit. He's got the ball. I mean, he's got a chance to make a play. You've got to be able to make that play. They go with coverage.
That should have been caught.
Corner with Carlton Davis. If you fly
Carlton Davis on the coverage on the stop.
A little bit easier throw and everything for Dak Prescott.
Here's Anger. Here to punt for the Cowboys.
And force 3 and out. Here to start
Quick
this
3 and
game.
out for the Cowboys. Here's the punt. And the punt is about 50 yards. Caught by Overton. Here's Overton on the return. Gets about 5 yards to the Tampa Bay 25.
That brings out 3-time NFL
To the Tampa Bay 35. Returns it for 10 yards.
Quarterback Tom Brady, his playoff career. Any way you want to look at it, you can break it off.
Here is
by
Tom
age,
Brady.
the different decades he's played, and it's just mind-boggling what he's been able to do when it's mattered the most. 7-time Super Bowl champ and the record holder in every important category.
Here we go.
You see Big Ryan Jensen getting the start at center. And there's more on him. Hasn't played all year.
So they're going to start with a run play. Here's Brady. Gives it to White. And he gets tackled. Micah Parsons read the play. And it's a -2 yards. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 yards. Thought it was -2.
Well, it helps if you block Micah Parsons. He comes right off the edge and just nobody there. I don't know.
Micah Parsons has been that dude all seasons.
Or Donovan Smith, the left tackle. But there's just nobody there.
I feel like the offenses are going to probably be nervous as in their first series. Can't be afraid to make a mistake. Try not to make a mistake. 2nd and 13 for the Bucs. Brady in the shotgun. This is such a shotgun happy lead. Brady, quick throw. Oh, up the middle, incomplete. Man, that ball actually looked good coming out of Brady's arm.
Well, Cowboys got a chance right now in the early going.
Who's that ball intended for?
Coverage. They're going to force Tampa Bay to try.
Oh, Russell Gage.
You see the safeties, they're out. So the middle of the field. I mean, just a ball that gets away.
Once again, the Cowboys have got to shore up the middle. Force Brady to throw to the outside. Brady loves to throw to the middle of the field, whether it's a 20-yard pass or even a short pass. Don't give Brady the middle of the field. Don't give it to him. Here we go, 3rd and 13. Brady back to throw, 3-step drop, escapes the pressure, throws, and it's incomplete from Mike Evans, but we got a flag.
As Brady was under pressure.
What's going to be the flag here?
Here's the call.
Holding on the offense. I knew it. Penalties declined, so it's a 3-and-out for the Buccaneers, and the Cowboys will take over.
This is the definition of a hold here. This is Donovan Smith.
Oh, clearly. Had him by the neck.
He's going to need a little help. They like to let these guys.
You know the Buccaneers were trying to get Gronkowski to come back. They were trying to get Gronkowski to come back. Gronk was saying that he wanted to come play.
So both offenses coming out not able to get anything going.
Nope.
His 8th holding call against
Guys, smash that like
season,
button, man. Hit that like button.
35 since he came in as a second-round pick out of Penn State in 2015, the most across the National Football League.
Here's the punt.
Lamarda hits it. Low punt.
It's a very low punt. Here's the return. Trying to get away. Oh, he ran into his own man. Heads up by special teams of the Bucs. Giovanni Bernard makes the tackle. Heck of a play right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Dak Prescott comes up next on the series. 13:35 remaining in the first quarter. We are scoreless, and the Cowboys are about to take over on their second possession. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. You think it's a low-scoring game? It's going to be a defensive game? Okay. I just think the jitters are out in the works. So expect a low-scoring game. Make sure to hit the like button. All right, I'm looking to see what they do on the next series because not ready to say that that this is over just yet. Obviously, both teams look a little nervous though. Defense all came ready to play to start, but let's see what happens when the offenses both have to adjust. Let's see what happens after that. Cowboys need to run the ball. What they got to establish Tony Pollard. Like I said, use Zeke in like 3rd and short, especially using him in the end zone. Use Tony Pollard for more of the long, explosive runs. That's what they got to do. Keep Brady off the field. Keep him off the field as much as you can. Guys, hit that like button. Tom Cruise in the game.
Cruz is in the house tonight.
So is Hulk Hogan. What is he doing here?
It's your guy, John Daly, JD, 2-time major champion.
John Daly?
And
Warren Sapp and Derek Brooks are here? Wow.
Brooks, 2 guys we had a blast covering.
Warren Sapp, one of my favorite. Derek Brooks, two of my favorite defensive players. What is he doing here?
See what Dallas tries to do on this possession. 3 straight passes and then a punt. Open up this game.
Cowboys have had 3 drops. T.Y. Hilton is, C.D. Lamb one. That was Dak's fault on the throw. Tony Pollard in the game. Here we go. So they changed the offensive line. Oh, they gave it to Zeke. Why? Zeke can own, bro. They need to put Zeke in more sweeps. Why are they making him run up the middle? I know the defensive line is gonna do their thing.
Tyler Biotish back at center, Zach Martin at right guard, Tyron Smith at right tackle, And their plan is to
ridiculous.
use
Man. Why would they make him do that?
At fullback tonight. Yeah, last year they used him a fair amount. This year, not so much. So a new
2nd and 12 in the shotgun. They flip it to Pollard. Pollard gets good yardage.
First positive play.
That's good yardage. Looks like about 6 or 7.
7 plays prior to that, not one of them for positive yardage. Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, they get 5 yards on the play, so it's now 3rd and 7.
But 3rd down and long for Kellen Moore and this Dallas Cowboys offense.
Shout out to Earl Phillips. What's going on, bro? He says you're back at it. Oh, yeah. You know I was going to be in for this game. The fans at Raymond James Stadium, they hype, guys. Hit that like button. 3rd and 7. Pollard to the right. Dak in the shotgun. Let's see what happens right here. 3rd and 7. They got 3 wide receivers, and they got Schultz at tight end. Here we go. Dak, back to throw. Looking. Dak gets away. Oh, no. He's sacked. Dak is sacked, and the ball is loose. But they said it was intentional grounding. Dak is sacked for a loss at 8 yards. Dak loses 9 yards on the play, and the Cowboys have to punt again.
Has had a monster year on the inside. He leads
I know this is early, but
inside pressure. I thought if Prescott had come out with the coverage on the outside to the wide receiver, if he just put his foot in the ground and cut it loose, he had a chance.
Cowboys to punt.
4th down and 15.
Guys, hit the like button. Hit that like button.
Hits the punt.
Here's the punt. Hawkins with the return. No, he's going to get tackled. Yeah.
He's trying to fight.
He's trying to fight, but he kind of went the wrong spot, though. All right, so it looks like we're going to take another timeout. So 11:20 remaining here in the first quarter. Tom Brady now takes over for the Buccaneers. It's scoreless. So Cowboys 3 and outs to start this game. Dan, this reminds me of the Cardinals-Packers game where Murray choked. I mean, to be honest, Murray's looking like one of those chokers as well. I mean, it is early, though, because he's been in the playoffs, just one time? So we got to see how he does. But I don't know. I just feel like, to me, there's just something about Murray that, to me, he doesn't seem like motivated for me, as a football player. I don't know what it is. It's just like he's just playing football to play football, like just playing quarterback. I just don't know. Like, we'll see what Murray's made of coming back from the ACL. But now it's like, is DeAndre Hopkins going to be a Cardinal? Because now if you lose him, it's like Kyler Murray, who's he really going to be able to throw to? Don't really have weapons. And let's face it, that Arizona Cardinal front office is a mess. Have they fired Cliff Kingsbury yet? Have they fired him? I don't even know if they have. But if they haven't, they need to, because which pregame? You know what's so crazy? I was thinking about streaming, and then I realized that doing basketball, but I said that people said, were you going to do the Buccaneers and the Cowboys? I said I was going to make sure that I did this game. I was definitely going to make sure on this one. Just had to. And we should be back right about now. Yes, we are.
ESPN's NFL Wildcard Game brought to you by ReliaQuest. Make security possible. Progressive, the right call to protect your home and car. And Burger King.
Here comes Mr. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady.
Downtown Tampa, Florida.
Coming up right now.
They recall the Hillsborough from Brady's famous Lombardi Trophy toss during the Buccaneers Super Bowl boat parade. It was rescued. The story had a happy ending. It did. 3 tight ends check into the huddle for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we'll see if
they're going with 3 tight ends.
Tampa Bay can get any kind of traction on
Shout out to Julia Gentry, says, "Let's go Cowboys." We got a Cowboys fan in the building. Shout out to you, Julia. Here's Brady going with 3 tight ends. So they got Otten, Brait, and Keith. Brady, back to throw. Quick completion, and it's tackled real quick. Wilson with the tackle. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be the challenge, as it has been really all season long. But you come in against Dallas.
Oh, you're definitely welcome, Julia.
Pressure the quarterback, even though they haven't gotten the sacks over the last 4 or 5 ball games, they've still gotten pressure on the.
I said it before. This is a very shotgun happy
happy
NFL.
Can they neutralize that at least a little?
Once again, the shotgun hits Brady. They give it to Fournette coming up to the right and gets about 3. Vander Esch on the tackle.
Is there for Dallas, a gain of 3, so 3rd and 5 coming up.
So it is now 3rd and short.
A really great addition, getting him back in this game, and for this reason, even though we know Tampa Bay is going to move the ball, run or throwing it, that if they
both defenses are doing their homework so far. I gotta admit that.
With him there in the box, he's an outstanding.
Once again, in the shotgun for the Buccaneers. 3rd and 5. Trips formation. Here's Brady. Throws. Incomplete. Almost intercepted.
Untouched. Jaron Kearse was there for Dallas, and he got his arm in front of Russell.
Jaron Kearse with the tackle. He breaks it up, and it's a 3 and out for the Buccaneers.
Nice job by Jaron Kearse. Brady thought that he was going to carry Mike Evans when he releases up the field, but he comes off of it, and then
so far so good. First 4 possessions. Both teams have not been able to run the football, and definitely prepare for the passing attack so far on the plays.
4 possessions total, 0 first downs.
Here we go. Here's the punt by Camarda, and into the end zone. Excuse me. Woo. Touchback. So we got 10 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Cowboys back on offense. It is scoreless. So part of the reason why there's a lot of time left, and you would think the time is going up faster, is because on the first 4 possessions for both teams combined, it's been quick 3 and outs. So nobody's been able to establish control. Nobody's been able to control the clock. Nobody's been able to get moving down the field on any type of plays on the offense. Whew. Make sure to share the stream. That last kick by Camarda was a touchback, 54 yards to the end zone on a 4th and 5, which was at the Tampa Bay 46. So the ball will be at the Dallas 25, where Dak Prescott and the Cowboys will try to go back to work on their 3rd possession of the game. So far, first 2 have been 3 and outs, and this has been the same for the Buccaneers, 3 and outs. So both defenses so far have done their homework. But the thing is, this is a little bit concerning for both defenses, because now you're going to have to ask yourself which team on defense is going to get tired first. The reason I say that is because both offenses have not been able to haven't been able to click. So the defense has quickly gotten off the field, but so far each defense has been put back on. So Tony Pollard right now, 1 carry for 5 yards. Dak is 0 for 3. Brady's 1 for 4. Leonard Fournette, 1 carry for 3 yards. Mike Evans has 1 reception for 2 yards. No Cowboy has hit the reception mark or yards yet. Make sure to hit the like button. I mean, heck of a game that we saw. Oh, man. But here's the thing that I've always said, like, even if the Cowboys get rid of this.
The exclusive new trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3, streaming March 1st, only on Disney+. Talk about this offense.
I know they have the Super Bowl expectations, but I feel like even if they get to the NFC Championship, I would consider it a successful season. And I say that because
I don't know why he doesn't get into the conversation for Rookie of the Year. He handled left tackle. They moved him in this game to left guard.
Here we go with the Cowboys. 3rd possession for them. Here's Prescott. Gives it to Pollard and gets himself about 5 yards.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Joe. Tyler Smith, he he has really played well. Of course, most of the year he's been at left tackle, like you said, left guard last week. Again, here tonight.
So Tyler Smith coming in at left guard for the Cowboys.
Yeah, he's been solid, and it's a really good thing. What's interesting is this lineup with Jason Peters at left tackle. The reason Mike McCarthy went with it is because he feels it gives
Here we go. Prescott, play action. He looks and completes it to Gallup, and it's complete for 15 yards and a first down for the Cowboys.
And a 15-yard completion from Prescott. That's his first completion of the night.
So big completion for the Cowboys. Great start right there.
He does a good job of
So there will not be a 3-and-out this time
Sean Murphy bunting off of him, and then here's
on this one.
They've got some pass plays off of this package, and this is why he's in the game. He can kind of help secure those edges and get Dak Prescott.
So it's 1st and 10 at the Dallas 40.
The majority of the year is the left guard.
Here we go. It's a run play. They give it to Pollard. He gets about 2 on the play.
I think when you look at this game for Dallas, Joe,
Winfield makes the tackle.
He needs to get more of the carries.
Shout out to G Money. He says, I got the Bucks winning by the skin of their teeth.
He's been awfully good, and I know people worry about him wearing down and all of that. Can he run between the tackles? If you question that, you really haven't been watching Dallas, because he's a tough runner. He's not as small as you think. He's 215 pounds, but he is physical between the tackles, and he's a home run
2nd and 8.
every time he has the ball.
Prescott, back to throw, looking, throws it, and it's complete to Noah Brown for 3 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5. So we got a flag.
In the area where Prescott went down, a gain of 3.
Imagine if Prescott went down and Cooper Rush comes in and then just beats a hero. Defense, roughing the passer, 15 yards. That's a first down.
The call is against Akeem Hicks, and he wasn't the
Former
only
Giant.
back there applying pressure, but here it is.
Ooh, got him right. Caught him right in the throat.
You got 2 things. It goes to the neck area.
He went to
Then he
the neck.
lands on the quarterback, and the brace takes place after the body weight has gone on the quarterback.
Yeah.
The shot, that's the call. He gets the ball at the 40-yard line with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and there was a shot there of Michael Gallup running that route.
So now it's 1st and 10.
He can turn it loose, and he's still a little
2 tight ends. They give it to Pollard. Goes to the outside. And he's open. And he gets good hesitation and gets himself a first down at the Tampa Bay 22 for a first down.
Yeah, really nice job on the outside with Dalton Schultz, the tight end, but they also pulled Tyler Biadasz, the center, who helps lead the way. A really nice job getting out in front. And then Tony Pollard just getting it up the field. So some positive plays here on this possession finally.
So Dallas looking good in this possession right now. They're looking good. 1st and 10 at the Tampa Bay 22. Looks like the Cowboys are going with a run. Here we go. Toss to Pollard. Pollard comes back and gets about 1. Oh, no. Yeah, just 1. 2nd and 10.
You start looking at where we're at right now on the field, and this was the struggle really for both of these teams in that week 1 matchup, and being able to do anything. Dallas took their opening possession and got a field goal.
And you see that they're not using Zeke and they're using Pollard, and look how the offense is doing much better now with Pollard in the backfield. Zeke is going to be ineffective in this game, in my opinion. They have to use Pollard. Pollard gives them better play action passing. Here we go. Prescott in the shotgun. He's going. He's throwing. End zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cowboys strike first. They lead 6-0. Dak Prescott with a huge throw. 22-yard strike to Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys strike first.
The tight end who had 5 touchdowns during the regular season. Good protection, good throw. First points for Dallas.
They need to keep Tony Pollard in the game.
He holds him. He knows
use Zeke to block.
So now he comes right back up that seam. 3 pumps.
Like I said, the Bucs secondary is gonna be suspect.
They were hoping to get, and great execution by Dak Prescott.
That was great. And protect the football. Here we go. The snap is down. Here's the kick.
extra point.
And it's no good.
Wide right.
What? How do you miss that?
That wasn't close off the foot of
Wow.
Maher, who misses for the 4th time on an extra point this season.
How did Maher miss that extra point and so wide like that? Anyway, big touchdown for the Cowboys to start. Big touchdown by Schultz. 6:28 remaining in the first quarter, and it's a 6-0 lead. Cowboys up. So they strike first. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Dan, you couldn't ask for something that much better for the Cowboys. That was big. It's good for their good for the confidence right there for the Cowboys. Needed that. Much needed score early in the first quarter. That is a confidence booster. Now that you've done that, now let's see if the defense can come back. And this was the key now. The defense got to rest. So now they get to come back fresh. And see if they can stop the Buccaneers once again. So we'll see. But yeah, Earl, I agree, man. Pollard runs real hard, but I'm using Zeke to pass protect. No disrespect to Zeke. If they get into the end zone, like if they're in 1st and goal, that's where I would use Zeke. Just to kind of get him to, touches to be able to, and then I could run some plays up the middle for Zeke. But for the long yards going down the field, you saw what Tony Pollard did. He just showed you his value. And look, Cowboys got into the end zone and they scored.
You by Goodyear. Cowboys finally get it rolling. Their 3rd possession of the night. Take it down the field.
I get the feeling that the Bucs are going to get it rolling on their possession too. It's almost like if it's going to be a mirror type of game. Something tells me. I could be wrong, but I get a feeling that the Buccaneers are going to get going in this possession too. Something just tells me.
Out to the 25, it will come. Well, it
to
was
the Tampa Bay 25.
Regular season for Tampa Bay. Tom Brady finishing under 500 for the first time in his career. First time in his life, but it's playoff time. That's when Brady wakes up. He's gigantic.
7 Super Bowls, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, all-time playoff leader in pass yard and pass touchdowns, and they're both NFL records: 5 Super Bowl MVPs and 7 Super Bowl wins. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here's Brady. They send Jones in motion, play action, goes quick to Godwin, and it's going to be brought down for -1.
And this Dallas defense is flying around.
Oh yeah, they are. There's Barr on the tackle.
I mean, they're just beating them to the punch right now.
That's Anthony Barr.
Put Julio Jones in motion, and as he comes across, that's really who he should have tried to pick up was Anthony Barr. But instead, he's not able to get there because Barr was so fast coming under.
2nd and 11 for the Bucs.
And just nothing to show for it.
How come the Bucs didn't wear their red jerseys? 2 wide receivers to the right. They give it up to Rachaad White, and he goes up the middle for about 4 yards.
There was Micah Parsons, who is everywhere.
I'm going to say 4-4.
So 3rd down and long coming up. Buccaneers trying to avoid their 3rd straight 3-0. They talked about Ryan Jensen coming in and making his first start of the season.
Let's see what it is.
How's he going to fare with no playing time all season long? He's doing some good things, and I think that he's a great addition in terms of what he
Ryan
brings
says, what a
to
catalog.
this offense, some of the nastiness, but they've got to get Brady some
Shotgun
time
formation.
in these situations to get some throws off so they can take advantage of those receivers that we talked
Looks
about.
like Brady to me is going for a short yard pass play. Here's Brady. Back. Great protection. They throw it. Short pass. Here's White. What a move. Spins. And he gets the first down. Great effort by Rachaad White.
Pick from Arizona State has the first down for Tampa Bay.
Nice play.
Well, Tampa Bay, they catch Dallas in a three-man rush, and so it buys him a little more time back there. There's nowhere to go with the football down the field.
No,
but like he does
they're
so
taking
well,
away Brady's deep.
Diggs, he's able to make miss in the open field, and a big first down for Tampa Bay to try to get something rolling.
A lot of catches between the top two running backs for the Bucs. 123 between Fournette and White during the regular season.
Here we go. Brady back to throw. Gets away, and it's batted. Cowboys read this. Cowboys read the screen, and the ball is batted away by Watkins. 2nd and 10.
Defense, they see the screen a lot because they're so good at pressuring the quarterback, and they get this feel, and they know. They know when the offensive linemen are pulling out, and they're going to let them try to rush the passer. And Carlos Watkins does a heck of a job.
Dan Quinn, defensive coordinator for the Cowboys.
He started this game 3 for 7 for 12 yards.
Trayvon Diggs. Got to watch him. Second and 10 for the Bucs. In the shotgun. They just get it off. Brady throws complete. Chris Godwin with the first down. That will be 11 yards in the first for the Bucs. You want to be careful if you're Dallas.
Chris Godwin's right here in the
Don't
slot. You're going to see as he
give Brady enough time to get a rhythm going with this Bucs offense.
And Diggs, who was out on the outside covering Mike Evans, he's trying to squeeze that, but good execution by those two.
1 rush, 4 pass, so 5 plays, 25 yards. Reaching 3 minutes on the time of possession for this third one for the Bucs. Here we go. They give it to White. Look at White. And gets himself a first down. Here we go. So we got 12 yards on the run.
Well, you got Luke Gedeke. He gets the job tonight with Nick Leverett out at left guard. He pulls and leads the way. Good, tough running by Rashad White. He's made some nice plays already here in the early going, and he started getting more and more of the work over the second half of the season. One, so that he could develop some trust and confidence from his quarterback, but also
White got hurt.
So that they could rest Leonard Fournette.
He's holding his hand.
He would be fresh for a game like this.
Fournette's been ineffective. Here's Fournette. He's only got 4 yards.
Takes it down inside the 35, picked up 4.
So that's about a 4-yard completion.
Tampa Bay offense, number 15 overall, last in the league in rushing, and their fewest in franchise history, under 77 rush yards per game for Byron Leftwich's crew. In his 4th season, he predates Brady's arrival. Started
7 seasons as NFL head coach.
Here for Bruce Arians in 2019.
Yeah, there were games where they just simply
I remember Byron Leftwich, former Jaguar quarterback. He was quarterback also for the Steelers too. Brady gets away, throws. It's incomplete. That's short. That is short. 3rd and 6.
It's going to be fun to track tonight where Micah lines up. A lot of rush edge, where he's been the majority of the season here in his 2nd year, as opposed to off the ball at linebacker. And we could see him over Ryan Jensen before the end of this night.
Well, right there, it looked like he was trying to
74 QB pressures this season, most in the NFL.
They were telling him to get out of the huddle, and then he acted like he was trying
we got a timeout by Dallas.
Maybe he might throw a flag.
Timeout taken by Dallas. Before a 3rd down and 6. Well, here's the play. And there's
Man, he just bulldozed Fournette, though.
On Brady. He got him twice in week 1. In that 19-3 Tampa Bay win in Dallas. And then Michael Parsons says, well, I'm over here, so why not just join the group?
Yeah, well, hey, guys, how you doing? You know, and he wanted to walk right through the middle of it, and when you know it's Ryan Jensen, you know, he's the guy. He brings the nastiness to this group, and he's not going to tolerate anyone in the
3rd and 6
in that offensive huddle. Trust me.
They're down in 6.
They send Evans in motion. 3rd and 12. Brady in the shotgun. Here's Brady. Back to throw. And it's caught by Evans. catches it 12 yards for a first down. That's big.
A gain of 11 from Brady. Yeah, really nice job by Mike Evans that he's able to get it up the field vertically.
That's complete.
And then just cuts right across. Diggs plays soft. And then he breaks that tackle and turns something positive in it. So Diggs has not traveled with Evans every play, but he's been on him a fair amount. And that's a matchup that Dallas likes. And
so we got 138 and counting here in the first. First and 10. Play action. Brady rolls right. Gets good protection. He's throwing. Great to the end zone. It's batted, and it's going to be incomplete. And that'll be second and 10.
I'm not real sure exactly. Initially, I thought that off of the fake that Brady was going to try to hit Evans across, but then you've got a receiver who's coming up the field, and two guys kind of just end up being in the same spot. And I don't know exactly.
So that'll be second and 10 for the Bucs.
Pulled up, but that you don't see that a lot from Tom Brady as far as throwing it into coverage where there's three defenders. They're fortunate that that was incomplete.
That was a bad pass.
11 play this drive.
11 play. Brady, quick throw over to Godwin, and he's forced out of bounds. Gets about a gain of 6. If he doesn't spin out of bounds, he was probably going to get about 8 yards on that before he would have got tackled. And that's now 3rd and 4.
Inside the red zone. That's where
Since
they are.
2020.
They fire the cannons, and that's where Tom Brady just simply does not turn the ball over.
Yeah, that's
7 rush touchdowns. Look at that. 86 pass touchdowns since Brady's been a Buccaneer. No turnovers. 407 attempts since last red zone interception was with New England. Longest streak in NFL history. Wow. Here's Brady. Quick throw. Pump fake. And pump fakes again. 3 pump fakes. And he pitches it. Going. He gets it. First down. First and goal for the Buccaneers.
How about that? It's a little Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen.
He was watching Patrick Mahomes on that. Look at the fake. Look at the fakes. And then the flip.
Maybe try to keep it, but he's able to get
Heads up play by Tom Brady. I give him mad props for that play. 3 pump fakes and then the flip.
First down for Tampa Bay.
Nice play by Brady. Great job by Godwin catching the football. Shout out to Jay in the building, man. What's up?
And it sets up first and goal at the
Smash that like button, guys. Smash that like. Chris Godwin's been a big factor. All right, so the end of the first quarter is going to be complete. Look at Tampa. How much time have they controlled the clock in this game, ladies and gentlemen? They already are at 6.5 plus minutes, y'all. 6.5 plus minutes controlling the football. That's not what you want if you're the Cowboys defense. Because if Brady can control the clock, especially late in the game, that's going to be a problem. So right now, the Buccaneers have the momentum. Cowboys have got to take it away. If they can hold them to a field goal, but I get the feeling the Buccaneers are going to score. And if the Buccaneers score, didn't I tell you guys that if the Cowboys score, I said the Buccaneers were going to score right back. And I said if the Buccaneers score, if they get a touchdown, I called it. I said they're going to score, and you're going to see. You're going to see that what I said was bold and true. That I said if the Cowboys score in their possession, you're going to see Tampa Bay come right back down the field and do the same thing. The Cowboys did not have much time of possession as the Buccaneers did. And I think besides the roughing the passer penalty was what hurt the Buccaneers and which led to the Dalton Schultz touchdown. But here there were no penalties on the Cowboys, and the Buccaneers were still able to go all the way, at least into the red zone. I mean, these are just facts. We got 17 people watching. We got 18 people watching, man. Hit that like, guys. Make sure to hit the like. We're about to get back into the game audio in just a second, but yeah. both teams possibly scoring on their third possessions, man. It's like a mirror type game. Like you could just see it. Both teams 3 and outs real quick, and then both teams score in each possession. So it's like both teams are 3 for 3. It's like they're really they're trying to sell it to you like it's like a real chess match out here. You know, which team is going to make, you know, the right plays, able to execute. Here we go. We're back.
The second quarter, it's 1st and goal for Tampa Bay. Ball is sitting at the 5.
1st and goal.
6. The NFC South champion.
I bet you they're going to look for Julius Jones on this play because he's in motion. Here's Brady. Quick throw. Jones. Ooh.
Is there. As he often is.
Micah read it and almost intercepted that joint.
You start throwing the ball against these type of guys. It's like Lawrence Taylor back in my day that, you know, you're asking for some trouble when you start making quick throws off the edge with a guy like Micah Parsons, as instinctive as he is. They try to go Julio Jones in the backfield, motion him back out.
You know Skip and Shannon going to be talking about that. How crazy I can see.
Screen with blocking out on the edge, but it's a little risky against him.
Cowboys bring a 3-man rush. Brady fake. Brady fakes again. Lobs it, and it's intercepted by Javon Curse. J-Ron Curse.
And there is a red zone interception.
Intercepted.
Pressure by Watkins. I think may have been trying to throw it away, but the interception pulled in by J-Ron.
First of all, J-Ron Curse gets the interception, but Tom Brady just lopped that football. He just lopped it. It was a play action. He pump faked, and he just lobbed it. Brady didn't even try to throw it out of bounds or nothing. He just lobbed it. And give J-Ron Curse credit, man. Give him credit. Makes a defensive play, interception, and the Cowboys take over, but they're going to be at the 25. Here is Dak.
To make sure that was
Cowboys can add here.
But a big takeaway by Dallas.
Here it is. They give it to Zeke. Goes to the outside. Cuts back, and it's going to be at the line.
It covered 70 yards for the Bucs. 6.5 minutes off the clock, and they come away with no points. And the first red zone interception for Tom Brady since he was with the Patriots in 2019.
Yeah, and it's such a good drive for them.
I feel like Brady did that on purpose. You can just tell because, trust me, a smart QB like Brady wouldn't just lob it in the air like that. Dallas has an athletic defense. Like, heads up by Curse making that play. So Brady throws a pick. 2nd and 10. They give it play action. Prescott throws it up the middle to Zeke, and he's just short of the first, and that'll be 9 yards.
First down yardage, 3rd and 1 coming.
Well, and based on that, it looks like Dak then is starting to settle in and find his comfort level as well. Because with the
he looked like he settled down a bit.
Dropping underneath everything and just being able to come right underneath, get the ball to Zeke Elliott on 2nd and long, and then make this 3rd real short.
Dak is 4 for 4 after starting 0 for 3.
3 tight ends check in for Dallas.
Dallas going with a 3 tight end set. They give it to Zeke, and he gets the first down.
Well, you see Dak, he comes rushing up to the line of scrimmage, and when he gives the kill sign,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Everybody's bottled in there. If he was going to keep it on the quarterback sneak, that was the next play that was called. And so he hits it out wide, gets it then to Ezekiel Elliott. He's able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Elliott 13 of 15 now, picking up first downs on 3rd and 1 carries.
Gallup in motion. Oh, was that CeeDee Lamb in motion? My bad. Prescott throws, and it's caught complete for Michael Gallup.
Gallup makes the grab, and Lavonte David, who is just Mr. Reliable for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and has been for a long time. 2nd-round pick in 2012 is there to make the stop.
Cowboys going no huddle. Dak calling the play in the shotgun. They give it to Zeke.
Wrestled to the ground near the 39 by Lavonte David again.
And it'll be 3rd down.
right now, we come into this game, we talked about CeeDee Lamb and what he wasn't able to do week 1.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Brady kind of plays like he's throwing the game and, goes to the.
In that game, and even going back to last year's playoff game, he's been targeted a couple times. They're not doing anything fancy.
I mean, offensively, they'll be better if Brick Wall.
They're down to 3. Quick throw, and the pass
It's
is
caught.
For a first down.
Prescott gets the first down. Tony Pollard on the catch.
Pollard in a gain of 5 to convert.
But now you got to be careful with the Bucs defense, man. If the Cowboys slowly start to go up the field, and look, they're going no huddle, so they're going to try to tire this defense out.
They almost didn't time that up.
2nd and 7.
A lot more difficult than it needed to be.
No, 1st and 10, excuse me. Dallas goes up the middle, and he gets tackled for 3 after not finding anything.
Play by Akeem Hicks as he gets 3. I thought it was interesting when Mike McCarthy told us that.
Wait, Dennis, what you mean by waiting for an accident? What you mean by that? What are you talking about? I hope you're not mentioning injury because that would be bad. Like, I don't want to wish injuries. I want to beat these guys at their best.
It looks like things have slowed down
A little bit, but he's still, even on that last play, still not seeing everything the way that you would like. But
Smash the like, get us subscribed. Let's get more people in here. All right, here's Prescott. They give it to Pollard, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a -1.
last year, a loss of 1 on the play, and another third
And it's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and 8.
Well, one of the things that Tampa Bay does so well is up front, they tie up these big guys up here. They tie up these offensive linemen so that the linebackers can free flow to the
Smash the
ball.
like, hit that subscribe.
And that's why you got Devin White, who's there.
Oh, you mean in terms of them losing this game, they're an accident waiting to happen. Quite honestly, the wild card, I mean, even if they win the wild card, they still got to win the division round, and they're going against the 49ers. That is going to be a pretty damn good game. Hell of a rivalry, you already know. Prescott, back to throw, looking up the middle. T.Y. Hilton, it's complete, and T.Y. Hilton gets 14 yards.
Signed mid-December, his 4th game as a Dallas Cowboy active, gets 14
But
yards.
the run game hasn't been that good, but the passing game's been on point though.
Well, first of all, just really good protection in the pocket for Prescott.
So T.Y. Hilton gets 14.
So as he surveys the field,
A man who couldn't stay healthy with the damn Colts is actually making an impact on the Cowboys.
And that's where Dak Prescott's
It helps when you got weapons like Tony Pollard, Dalton Schultz, and CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup. Anyway, Prescott, play action, and quick throw. Ferguson, woo! Ferguson near the 6. What a play. Gets himself 25 yards on the play.
Jake Ferguson right out here, and off of this play action, as he leaks out, you see everyone else is running and nobody there for Jake Ferguson.
That was 34 yards on the play to Ferguson.
8 straight completions for Dak Prescott.
Dak is cooking. Dak is
First
cooking.
and goal from the 6.
Dak in the shotgun. They're in the red zone. They give it to Pollard, and he's just short.
Prescott was out there trying to throw a
He's
block,
just short.
kind of whiffed, and there's a penalty flag on that play.
But we got a flag.
He did kind of whiff.
I got a feeling it's going to go against the Cowboys.
Holding. Offense.
I was right. 10-yard penalty.
Against the tight end, Dalton Schultz. And the first Dallas
That's big.
penalty of the night is a big one.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This is the first penalty of the game for the Cowboys.
Number 86, Dalton Schultz.
Oh yeah, he's grabbing the jersey.
They're on Anthony Nelson. Dak trying to do what he can.
What is Dak doing?
That's the way I used to do it.
Just make it look good.
I mean, he just ran and then just fell down like if he was really blocking, getting tackled or something. Is that the NFL referee talking to Mike McCarthy? Yeah, I think so.
Officials blew this play dead and just stopped everything as Craig rolls.
Which I wonder why. Right now, Dallas is winning total yards right now, 144-73. So they're plus 71 in total yards over the Buccaneers. First and goal for the Cowboys. Here it is. Shotgun. They give it to Pollard and gets himself 8 yards.
Evan White on the stop. stop before Pollard gets back to the 6.
Second and goal.
Well, some of the problems that they've had in the running game this year has been that
if you're the
they've just had a
Bucs,
hard time
you just hope
being able to block
that
the
you
edge.
get only allow a
Schultz,
field goal.
You see, they
That's
got
it.
two tight ends to the right, but he's the guy there who's able to block Nelson that allows Pollard then to get to the edge. Watching them in their struggles. Now, there's other reasons, but one of the big ones has been their inability at the tight end position to block. That was
Shotgun.
a good job by both those guys.
Dak fakes it and passes it. Prescott is going to go, and he's going to be short. It's going to be short. Third and goal at the Tampa Bay 1.
A gain of 5.
So 5 yards on the run by Prescott. It'll be third and goal.
Pretty good at the end of that play. A lot of punishment. Playoff football, trying to punch that in.
Well, Dak had the touchdown. He just got tackled at the last second. Cowboys have scored on 71% of red zone drives this year. Best in the NFL. Here we go. Prescott. They give it to Zeke. No gain. Nice goal line defense by Tampa Bay. I think Mark McCarthy's going to go for it. Knowing Mike McCarthy, he's probably going to go for it. He's probably going to go for it.
Just a really great push right here.
He's going to go for it. It'll be the smart thing to do. Just go for it.
Great job by Tampa Bay.
ESPN Analytics, a clear green.
They're going for it. And look at the Cowboys. Nearly 9 minutes of possession. They send Pollard in motion. Prescott takes it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott is in. Great play call by the Cowboys. Prescott is in.
That is the 4th rushing touchdown in the brief postseason history.
And Dallas takes a 12-0 lead over the Buccaneers.
You see the fake, and then you got KJ Britt, the linebacker off the edge, who just stays flat, does not contain and get up the field.
You don't need to. It paid off.
Prescott had a place to go with
The coaching staff had the ability in terms of calling the play, and they worked on 4th and goal. Here's the kick. And what?
He's missed again.
What? What is this kicker doing? Bro, what is Anger doing? I'm sorry, not Anger, excuse me. What is Mayer doing? Well, Brady's interception led to the touchdown. We got 6:13 left in the first half. Dak with the beautiful fake on the run. So a play action run play option. Dallas leads 12-0 in the second quarter with 6:13 remaining here in the first half. But so Mayer misses another point-blank kick for the second straight Cowboy possession. What in the world? For those who are fans of other teams, other sports, or just players, let Louis know who that is. Louis does football, basketball, and baseball as well. Yo, shout out to Jay for that, man. Definitely appreciate that. And I say it to you guys all the time, like, I'm doing other sports. I'm going to be doing college basketball, in just a bit as well. Definitely want to take an interest in doing college football. Want to do that as well. But yeah, I do baseball, basketball, football, like Jay mentioned. I do all teams. I am not, I'm a fan of a certain team, but I try to give all teams love. Look, man, I'm a Giants fan, and I'm doing Buccaneers and Cowboys. That just lets you know that I'm a fan of the game. I'm a fan of the game first, and so, you just want to see the best players on the football field play. You want to see the best players of whether it's an individual or team sport play. So shout out to Jay for mentioning, what I do on this channel, and, just give requests. I'm going to start doing polls on that. And then you guys let me know, what kind of games I got to do. I also remember that I have to get back on doing live streams where you guys come on the panel, because I haven't seen that as much. So, I haven't done that as much. So it's usually been because of the fact that I've been like much more busier doing things. And then on top of that, I wasn't feeling well. So, but I do want to get back to that because, you guys deserve it. You guys have been supportive, and I appreciate you being here. Is that Joy Taylor for that Verizon commercial? I don't even know. Yeah, right now. So right now it's 9:10 Eastern time right here. So the Cowboys have looked good for 2 straight possessions now after failing. Bucs got into the end zone, but Brady threw a pick.
It didn't start out very pretty for the Dallas offense after 2 3-and-outs. Their first 2 possessions back-to-back
they're back in it.
Touchdown drives, a 12-0 lead with 2 missed extra points by Maher, who will kick it away here.
Maher's missed 2 straight kicks. How much you want to bet if Brady scores or the Cowboys score? We got to touch that. We got a touchback.
End zone. We're back in 30 seconds after this from ADT.
All right, so I have to make sure that I lowered that down because I'm just going to try to make sure that it's only the game action that we hear. So it's all about the game audio, folks. All I'm trying to do is all about the game audio. That's what I want to do. Well, the Buccaneers have got to score. They don't want to put themselves in a deep hole here. Right now, Prescott is looking real good after a shaky start. And Brady started to pick it up, but then, receivers dropped some throws were kind of questionable by Brady. I would say 2 or 3 throws were questionable. And then he threw that stupid lob interception that J-Ron Curse was able to pick up in the air, and the Cowboys scored.
6.5 minutes, but no points on that interception in the end zone. J-Ron Curse was there for Dallas, and they get 6 points.
Here we go.
On that tape.
Brady, quick throw. Here's Godwin. And Godwin fights and slides his way for a gain of 9.
Pile up the catches behind or just beyond the line of scrimmage. He had 104 catches during the course of the regular season and quite a few right around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, quite a few.
Did he get hurt?
Receiver screens just like
Let's
that.
take him out of the play.
And he had as many as
28 receptions on screen passes this year, most by wide receiver in the NFL.
It's a good way to help this offensive line get the ball out and then pick up some really positive yardage. But right now, they had a nice drive the last time they had the ball. Failed to come away with
they give it to Fournette, and he gets himself a first down. That's about 6 yards on the play.
But you start feeling a little more urgency right now by Tampa Bay. The question, I think, is now with Brett Maher having missed both extra points, if this game does extend into the fourth, where's he at in terms of his head and confidence in being able to put one through the uprights when he needs to?
I mean, he's had a great year.
Yeah.
He's got a franchise record 9.
1st and 10 for the Bucs.
Kicks made at 50-plus yards this
season. They give it to Fournette.
This is 2 extra points.
And it's -3.
By Odighizuwa in the backfield and a loss of 3.
Well, Odighizuwa puts a little move on Luke Gedeke. You see right in the middle the job that he does. Gedeke's expecting him to go one way. He goes the other way, and he kind of comes through there untouched. You see him work right underneath it and meets Fournette right
in the back. Heads up play by the Cowboys defense. 2nd and 13. Brady goes up the middle. Looking for Otten, but it's going to be short and complete.
I don't know if that pass was tipped or not, but it came out weird.
Van Der Esch.
Brady may have been hit when he let this pass go.
Well, you got Leighton Van Der Esch. He comes up the middle, and Tom Brady, he has a chance. You see right up the seam, he's got a guy, but because of Van Der Esch on the pressure, he's just not able to step into that and really deliver the football.
He knew it too.
Look on his face how disappointed he is of not being able to secure the inside. That's the kryptonite for Tom Brady. Otherwise,
3rd and 13.
Running wide open.
Here's Godwin.
Here's Godwin, and gets himself about 10 yards, but that's about it.
Mark him at the 47.
So it'll be 4th and 3.
Gain of 10. It brings up 4th down.
So it's another punt for the Bucs.
4th down and 3, and for now, they're going to change out. The punt team comes on for the Bucs.
And the fans don't like it.
Fans don't like it because they feel like they need to go forward with the sense of urgency.
He is a head coach who plays more on the conservative side. Not surprised by this decision by him at all.
It's his first playoff game as a head coach. 4 years, the head man with the Jets, 2015 through 2018. But his first crack at it as a head coach, he opts for the punt. Camarda hits it. And a fair catch by Cavante Turpin after a 44-yard punt.
So Turpin catches it, 44-yard punt. Cowboys take over right now with 3:32 remaining in the first half. The Cowboys up 12-0 on the Buccaneers. So Camarda on that last kick kicked it 44 yards, where the fair catch was called by K. Turpin. So Randy Moss went crazy over the Jaguars win. Did he? I feel like some of these titles on these YouTube videos are such clickbait. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure they were excited, but crazy? I wouldn't go that far. Oh my God. Yo, Robert Ory is such a clown. He says he wants his own documentary called Seven Rings. Y'all act like I don't exist. I mean, definitely he technically he is the GOAT. I mean, he helped lead Shaq and Kobe to 3 straight chips. He helped lead Olajuwon to a chip in 94, and then with him and Drexler in 95. I mean, then he helped Tim Duncan win 2 more chips. I mean, Robert Ory's led some of the greatest players in NBA history to championships. Like, why isn't Robert Ory in the top 10? I mean, are you kidding me? Like, I would. Earl Phillips says if Dallas scores again, I'm going to go for 2. I don't trust the kicker. Facts. He missed 2 easy blank extra points. So if that's already telling you right there, that already should tell you, if I'm Mike McCarthy, go for 2 if Dallas easily goes down the field again and scores. Easy. But you could tell Brady was frustrated because he didn't get a chance to step into that throw because Van Der Esch was able to tackle him and knock him a little off balance right before that, right just after that throw.
Brothers lead as AFC and NFC head coaches in new skills challenges in the first ever AFC.
Nobody really cares
NFC
about the Pro Bowl.
Football game. Tune in Sunday, February 5th.
The Pro Bowl reminds me of the All-Star game. It's not what it used to be.
Disney XD.
CeeDee Lamb in motion. Here's Dak. Throws quick, and it's complete to T.Y. Hilton for a gain of 8 or 9.
And he gets 9.
So it's 9 yards.
Well, Tampa Bay, they're trying to disguise coverage. You see the up-tempo. We've seen that a fair amount from Dallas here in this first half. They get right to it.
They're going to wear this Bucs defense out.
Tampa has tried to disguise the coverages, but Prescott, he's seeing it clearly. And really
once again in the shotgun.
Job of remaining patient.
They're going with 3 wide receivers. Here's Dak. They give it with Zeke, and he gets a first down.
Mix it up. Mike Edwards is there to beat him. Tampa Bay, by the way.
Bro, that Dallas front right now is looking to be too much for Brady, despite that one good drive he had.
Up 12-0. The winner of this game.
They're getting great pressure.
San Francisco for a divisional playoff game next Sunday.
Prescott throws complete. Dalton Schultz with the completion gets a first down.
Touchdown in this game, and Dalton Schultz for 21. Well, really good read by Dak Prescott. You're going to see him turn and run here, and he's got his back to him. And so then you got Schultz right up the seam. As soon as Devin White turns, he's looking up the other seam route. Prescott works immediately opposite of him, and Schultz gives him a nice target. And we're at the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. Oh, that old famous song, and Brady's making that face like, yeah, I'm about to head over to the Raiders. He's giving that look again. Big Shot Rob, kickstand needs a documentary too. Oh, you know he needs it for attention. If they score another touchdown, I don't know if the Bucs can come back. I know we've been hearing about the Raiders and stuff like that, but you know they're going to try to do their best to make this game interesting for Tom Brady. Like, unless Goodell's really, really, really done with him, he's going to give him more last for a while. don't even be surprised if you hear certain NBA players, and y'all know who I'm talking about, decide to chime in. You know, people are gonna get offended about that. There's just some things are just gonna be so annoying that you just can't ignore it. It just can't be denied. Like, just no way possible. No freaking way. You know? Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But so far, though, Dak is doing a good job of reading the sky coverages that Tampa Bay has been trying to mix up on Dak. And one of the things they've done is pretty much no huddle. Like I said, man, I've seen this movie way too many times. Not ready to count Brady out. Like I said, it's the same old song, bro. They down 12-0 or whatever. They'll find a way to come back, even with this offense of Tampa Bay. Dallas is going to have to keep scoring to the point that they put doubt in Brady's mind, to where it's like, no, dude, you're not coming back even with the team you got. Until I see that, until the Cowboys really put that doubt in Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, you just can't count Brady out for nothing. Just can't. And it'd be foolish to do that. You know, if you're a Buccaneers fan, you know, you haven't scored, you're down 12, but you still have 1:54 left in this quarter, and you also have 30 minutes of football. So I wouldn't even just throw in the towel yet. And fans are upset with Todd Bowles, but
Cowboys having all the fun in this first
I think
half
Todd
here on
Bowles
the road.
played the
12-0,
conservative route
2
just
minutes
to make
left,
sure
2
that
timeouts. First
Dallas
down
didn't
for
get great
40.
field position.
Quick throw to Lamb. His first catch of the night.
Lamb gets about
He's
4
able to fight his way out to the 44.
on game 4.
The timeout is taken. And that's now 11 straight completions.
And here's the thing with Dak. You don't worry about Dak in the beginning. You worry about Dak in the fourth quarter. That's the question.
Tampa Bay on defense. Second down when we come back.
I saw this story play before in the fourth quarter. So Dallas is taking a timeout, so we'll be right back. So like I said before, this is an old tune in itself. We saw what happened with last year with Dak in the fourth quarter. That's going to be the key. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Smash the like, hit that subscribe.
McGovern.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the back. It is 3rd and 6.
Dallas
Dallas is about to take their second timeout. So on both plays, we had CeeDee Lamb got 4 yards on that one, and then incomplete to Michael Gallup. But the problem is now Jason Peters got hurt on the offensive line.
Here tonight, and he's been able to settle in after a rough start in the first 2 possessions. Here's the touchdown to Dalton Schultz. So he has one through the air and one on the ground. And that is his 4th consecutive playoff game with a rushing touchdown. That's a new NFL record. Well, quarterback. Yeah, sorry, Joe.
Shout out to Rob Duffy in the building.
And you see the good decisions that he's making and the comfort that he's got. And that was the question coming in, and the guy who hasn't thrown a red zone interception in 3 years.
Says learning takeout.
Early in this ball game, they took points off.
Having the Walter Hill on the phone.
They're down in 6.
Chris Prescott.
Prescott pushed out to
Gets away from the pressure. Oh, he's wide open. That's a first down.
Knocked down by Murphy bunting, but not before Dak Prescott picked up 10.
Wow.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, they go man
huddle again.
And nobody accounting then for Dak Prescott. He recognizes it once
Man
he
coverage
gets
left
outside
him
the
wide
pocket,
open.
able to pick up the first down with his legs. Good job by him.
Dak gets him easy first.
Little confusion defensively
Dak.
for Tampa Bay. This one was
Man, it's
tipped.
batted.
It was
It's tipped.
incomplete in the
Incomplete.
direction of Elliott. Here's the 10-yard run by Dak Prescott to get the first down.
That'll be
They're
2nd and
not
10.
able to keep him in the pocket as they're trying to just rush him, and he hasn't been running a whole lot, so you tend to start forgetting about that. No spy on him, and with the man coverage, that's where you're vulnerable.
This drive started at the Dallas 9, 2nd down and 10. Just outside
Dallas
the
moving the ball effectively yet again. It's Brady, and we got a penalty.
Play clock is at 0.
Delay game. Offense. Number 4. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
2nd down.
So the 5-yard penalty as the play clock expires. Now with 1:19 remaining and 1 timeout for the Dallas Cowboys. The ball is back on their side of the 50.
Yeah, still plenty of time, but just the
I'll make sure to hit the light.
not paying attention to the play clock.
Empty backfield for the Cowboys.
A stunt out.
Prescott.
The Cowboys
Throws.
pick it up, and this one is caught. Good, strong catch by CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb, I thought it was Michael Gallup.
His best of the night and a 20-yard completion from Dak
That's
Prescott.
a
Well,
first
really
down.
good job. You see the 2 deep safeties,
Well,
so
I'm
that's
sorry,
where
that
the
was,
vulnerable is right in the middle of the field, and Prescott knows it.
That was
And he
CeeDee Lamb.
just sets his foot and lets it rip. That's what we did not see
Cowboys
enough
going
of
on,
last
though.
week.
Prescott.
Here's a pass caught near the 20 by Gallup, and he fights his way inside
Back-to-back
for
first down.
another first down. A 12-yard completion to Michael Gallup, who missed the first 3 weeks rehabbing still from that torn ACL.
Well, Dak Prescott's just playing with so much confidence right now.
Dak. Complete.
This one to Schultz. Another completion from
6 yards.
Prescott. A gain of 7, and that stops the clock with 34 seconds left in the half.
Well, last week when you watched him, and it happens sometimes for a quarterback that the game just doesn't slow down. The games always start fast, and then at some point, in some games sooner than others, the game slows down. Last week, it just never seemed like it did for Dak Prescott. Tonight, started out a little fast, as you would expect. Playoff game.
Here we go.
Here on the road.
2nd and 4 in the
But boy,
red
he is
zone
in
for the
full
Cowboys.
command as this game has gone
Empty
through the
backfield.
second quarter.
Here's Dak.
2nd down and 4.
Looking to throw. Prescott escapes. Prescott throws.
Touchdown, Dallas. Schultz is 2nd of the night.
They do it again.
So you got Schultz here. He's going to go to the corner. Pollard works to the outside. It gets the defender in a total compromised position once Prescott gets out of the pocket. He's got to make
Dalton
a decision.
Schultz with a
it looks
touchdown.
like Prescott was going to come underneath the Pollard.
Prescott,
And you got
second
Schultz
throwing
back there
touchdown,
waving his
one
arms.
rush. Here's Mayer.
Great job.
Cowboys
Great
lead
drive,
18-0.
Dallas.
Great drive. Here's the kick.
Misses again. And this is an 18-0 game with 3 missed extra points.
Another
by Brett
missed
Maher,
extra
at a time
point?
as many as he missed all regular season. Let's see the hold here. Nothing wrong with it. And after missing the first 2 right, this one is yanked left. And an 18-0 Cowboys lead.
Bro.
Every day.
So we have 27 seconds remaining. It's 18-0. Cowboys are up. The Cowboys kicker has missed 3 straight extra point field goals. All in the zone. Easy. Earl made a great point. If you miss 2 kicks in a row, the Cowboys have scored on 3 straight drives. After you saw the second time that he missed the extra point, why did you not decide to go for 2? You give it to the kicker again. It may work. I'll see the Applebee's commercial. Well, they kept talking about how good of a year he's having, but he's not having a great playoffs right now. He's missed 3 extra points. But who knows? I bet you the Buccaneers come tie this game. Dak has a 4th quarter drive that puts him at least in field goal range with seconds remaining, and Mayer might even hit the game-winning kick. Oh yeah, when Alex Smith had that. Oh yeah, you see how? Yeah, you can see how short his leg is. Real short.
His frustration on the sideline with 3 missed extra points by Brett Maher. It's an 18-0 game. Tampa Bay with 27
Bro, Dak
seconds
was so
on the
pissed on
clock
how he threw his helmet.
and 2 timeouts. They get the ball to start the second half. And they'll start this possession with under half a minute to go in their 25. Here they are. First 2 were wide by 20
That should have been
to the
makeable.
right.
Miss those 2 to the right.
Almost a straight spot.
And then you try to compensate for that. You miss it to the left. I mean, I know that all too well from golfing. I mean, that's just kind of the way it works. And he missed an extra point last week. And right now, I mean, the good news is that those have been touchdowns instead of them trying to come away with 3 points.
Here's Brady.
Brady
Throws a short pass. White gets about 8.
And with under 20 to go, timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're left with 1. The only time Tom Brady has been shut out in the first half of a playoff game was his first ever, January of 2002, which was the Tuck Rule game as we know it now, an overtime win against the Raiders.
That game, the Raiders should have won.
And, well, he's got under 20 seconds to go here. This has been impressive by the Dallas Cowboys here on the road this first half.
Well, no doubt. I mean, with all of the questions, and we talked about it coming into this game, the amount of pressure that Dak Prescott was feeling and how was
like
he
you
going
just
to be
said, Joe,
handling that
in
He's
the
handled
first
it
half.
perfectly. And we saw the frustration with the missed extra points. And I know as a
Second
quarterback how that feels, but
Here's
especially
Brady,
when you miss on 3
and it's
points,
incomplete. Goes out of
and you
bounds.
drive the ball the length of the field. You know, right now Dallas has got this game in control, but as we know, Tom Brady's on the other side, and anything can happen, and those points could prove big at the end of this game.
Something tells me it will.
Last 3 drives for the Cowboys.
You know Skip is going to blame it on the
Touchdown
kicker, right?
passes and a touchdown run. It's 3rd down and 2 here for Tampa Bay. Pass is good enough for the first down.
Mm-hmm.
As the tight end
And Sorry.
Broke a couple of tackles, and with 5
He gets complete
seconds
for the
left,
first down.
gets
They're
it
going to
up
be a timeout.
midfield.
Field
The
goal?
Buccaneers use their last time out. On the Thursday night before Super Bowl 57, the NFL's brightest stars will be recognized for the best plays and moments from the 2022 season. Tune into the NFL Honors on Thursday, February 9th at 9 Eastern on NBC.
Smash the like button, hit
and
the
the
subscribe
NFL
button.
Network.
Um,
Well, if any coach in this stadium knows what Brady can do,
feel wetter than usual.
a comeback effort in a postseason game, it's Dan Quinn. Yeah.
3 misses can be a kicker or a holder.
Brady and company overcame.
But they said the holds were good. If all of them were good, it's the kicker this time. Well, Troy Aikman said he missed an extra point last week.
Timeout taken here by Dan's group in defense. Now everybody's spent all their timeouts, and there are 6 seconds left. And a first down for Tampa Bay at the 50. In case you're wondering, Ryan Suckup, who is the kicker for the Buccaneers, his long is 54 yards. That means getting about 14 more yards from here, and that'd be tough to do in 6
Cowboys
seconds.
dominated total
They
yards.
came out initially on that prior play where they had the receivers covered up. You see they're totally off here. And that's where they're going to try to take it.
Brady,
not even
incomplete to Mike Evans with 4 seconds
I
remaining.
think Tom Brady's expecting him to run an out route, catch it, get out of bounds, and make this Hail Mary shot just a little bit more manageable and give him a more realistic shot.
Now 4 seconds left. Brady at 50% completing passes in this half.
Brady
In trouble.
throws, he just throws it away.
What a half by the Dallas defense.
That is the end of the first half.
End zone on the interception by J-Ron Curse, and now Micah Parsons slow to get up. And we'll try to find out more about that as these two teams go into their locker rooms here at the half. And an 18-0 game, the Cowboys on top.
Is that Laurel?
With their 3 missed extra points. Let's get the ball to start the second half. All-State halftime coming up next.
I got a funny feeling that those extra points are going to come back and haunt the Cowboys.
I'm not posting on
Social media?
I don't feel seen. Hey, Mom.
The crazy thing is, y'all, the Cowboys and the 49ers actually make a great matchup, to be honest with you. It makes up for a great matchup when you look at the history. But Micah Parsons is hurt. Excuse me. He's shaking on into his knee. Well, you said Falcons defense. Oh, wait.
Starts left, and you can see the eyes. This is a lively eye pattern for Dak Prescott. They get in the end zone, easy touchdown, then get him on the move. And Alex, that's being kept up for the 3rd touchdown.
It does. Here, Dak Prescott doing what he does well, playing to his strengths, rolling to his left, and then throwing back across his body for the 2nd touchdown pass to Schultz.
What are you seeing?
Oh, yeah, well, for us, obviously, Tom Brady and the Bucs, they've just been out of rhythm the entire first half. Brady's been constantly being on the move because Micah Parsons in that front have been moving him all over the place. He's made some questionable decisions as well. As you'll see him right here, break outside of the pocket and then throw the ball back across the field into a defensive team meeting. That's very uncharacteristic of Tom Brady. And then right here, the red zone interception, which I'm 100% blaming Joe Buck and Troy Aikman for taking him there, talking about him the fact that he didn't have any interceptions in the red zone. Just another poor decision. J-Ron Curse used all 6'4" of that frame to get that interception.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing. The Bucs are down. If they're going to come back, they're going to have to throw the football, which means they got to block Michael Parsons.
Because they can't run the
all
football.
over the field tonight. A couple of tackles.
Yeah, but if you notice in the first half, Micah Parsons looked like he hurt his knee. Is he going to be able to be as aggressive as an edge rusher in the second half? So keep an eye on that.
Micah Parsons limped in off that last play.
Yeah.
We'll wait to hear on that. The last time Tom Brady was shut out in the first half of a playoff game was his very first playoff game in 2001. But you know what? The Patriots came back and won that game.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys put it away. They're going to have to put it out of reach.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Maybe make an extra point. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the problem. The Cowboys have to put it out of reach because I feel like if this is a close game, the Cowboys, I feel they're going to find a way to lose this. They're going to find a way to lose this football game. I've seen this story happen a lot with them, especially with the talent that they have. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first half stats for both teams. We got Prescott, 15 out of 20, looks great, 189 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. Brady, 11-23 of 23, 96 yards. He's thrown a pick, and that was that lob interception that J-Ron Kearse picked up in the end zone. Pollard's got 8 carries for 39 yards. Rashad White, 3 carries for 14 yards. So the Bucs have not been able to run the football. Schultz has been incredible. They haven't been able to stop him. He's got 4 receptions on 59 yards and 2 touchdowns. Godwin has got 6 receptions on 46 yards. They got to find a way to get Mike Evans the football and get some deep down the field plays if the Bucs are going to get back in this game because running the football isn't working. Cowboys defense is better, and Brady doesn't have those Patriot matchups against the Falcons. Yeah, that's true. And people forget that Falcons team, as good of that was a young defense. Well, the funny thing is the Falcons, they were playing some good defense like in the postseason, but their defense really wasn't. I don't know. It was a talented defense, don't get me wrong, but who did they play in the NFC Championship game? Was it the 49ers, I think, that they played? That was when Matt Ryan won MVP that year. I believe that was a high-scoring game. I could be wrong, but I believe that was a high-scoring game. Time of possession has to be in favor of the Cowboys. Time of possession. Let's just check time of possession. Yeah, Cowboys have got it 5 minutes and 50 seconds more than the Buccaneers have. Buccaneers had 3 3-and-outs. Cowboys had 2. That was in their first couple of series, but they took over since then. Exclusive trailer premiere of what? Star Wars: The Mandalorian? And it's on Disney Plus. You don't bet against Brady. That is a fact. You don't bet against him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like, hit that subscribe. What are your predictions for the second half of this game? TJ Gaming, man, salute. Make sure you guys hit that like button. He says Brady sucks. Well, he sucked in the first half, but he ain't going to suck in the second half, I'll tell you that. And if he does, that means that the Cowboys are going to put this game out of reach. It's 18-0, but remember, in Brady's first playoff game, he came back and won after trailing in the half and didn't score a point. We could be seeing another scenario here in the NFC. No, I would give the GOAT to Brady. I mean, come on, man. 7 Super Bowls, 5-time Super Bowl MVP. I thought Montana was the GOAT before Brady, but Brady surpassed him. But I mean, if you want to say Montana's the GOAT, I don't have a problem with that because Montana, I mean, come on now. We talking about Joe Montana. And then if you factor in the era that he played in, it's another reason why I respect him even more. The guy played with Marcus Allen when he still even had a couple of really good seasons left in him. I mean, he came to Kansas City and with the Chiefs, and he was still able to put up good numbers. So yeah, to answer your question about that final possession with Russell Westbrook, let me just say this. First of all, I blame Russ, I blame LeBron, and I blame Darvin Ham. But the problem is Darvin Ham is a clutch client, so he's going to get blamed from LeBron fanboys. LeBron did not even try to go to the middle of the floor to demand for the basketball. It's because LeBron does not want to go to the free throw line, and he didn't want to take that shot. The Lakers were down 1, and so they said, well, we're going to get Russ, let him go 1-on-4. And Darvin Ham didn't have a problem because he did not want the defense to get set. But unfortunately, I mean, quite honestly, yeah, because those two quarterbacks are the ultimate winners. When you look at statistics and then you look at the winning in the playoffs, I mean, the one thing that Troy Aikman has going for him were those 3 Super Bowls in 4 years with the Cowboys. But other than that, I think Montana's way better than Aikman. So, I mean, Randall Cunningham was fun to watch, but he was a circumstance of playing on bad teams and tend to make mistakes in big games. Then he also had injuries. So I know he came back with the Vikings, but his career was cut short. Could have definitely been one of the great quarterbacks ever, but didn't happen. I mean, he did win an MVP, but that was in the regular season. And like I said, if you look at his prime, his best seasons were late 80s, early 90s. And after that, he had one bounce back year. Well, yeah, maybe like 2 bounce back years, but then other than that. But like I said, when you look at Peyton Manning, it's just Peyton Manning has not been the best playoff performer in his career. Statistically, in the regular season, Peyton Manning is unbelievable, broke so many freaking records, but in the playoffs, very shaky. Shaky. Like my man Emmanuel Hudson says, shaky. Nia Rose, stay in your lane. Let her root. But anyway, that's all Wildin' Out for those who watch Wildin' Out. Big fan of Emmanuel Hudson. But like I was saying, and then you have Brett Favre, gunslinging quarterback who had one real good Super Bowl run. Could have won back-to-back had he beaten John Elway, against the Denver Broncos, but, it didn't happen. I mean, Drew Brees, he won 1 Super Bowl, but I always felt he was a regular season quarterback, always found a way to struggle in big games in the playoffs, especially in the fourth quarter when he needed to drive his team down the field, always keep making key mistakes. Players were not able to complete passes, and then the penalties always came in a Drew Brees game. You can guarantee a couple of key penalties. It's crazy. Shout out to Blue City Empire Sports. He says, what are my thoughts on the New York Football Giants against the Vikings? First of all, shout out to Danny Dimes. First of all, the Giants defense was not great, but I thought on the last Vikings possession, on their last drive, we got the stops that we needed to win that football game. Danny Dimes was unbelievable. I mean, think about it. First quarterback in history to throw for 300 yards, rush for 70. I know the Vikings defense is poor, but I've seen the Giants play poor I've seen Daniel Jones play poor against very bad defenses. But first of all, shout out to Brian Dable instilling the toughness in Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones protected the football, made some really nice throws. The man looked like a top 5 quarterback last night. Well, let me not go top 5. He looked like a top 10 quarterback last night. He was unbelievable. First quarterback in NFL history in his first playoff game, 300 passing yards, 70 rush yards. He looked unbelievable. and give the Giants credit. We were supposed to be rebuilding this year, and we're right now in the divisional playoffs playing the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm telling you right now, we got a shot to beat them. And if we do, we're making a Cinderella run to the NFC Championship game. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, but ladies and gentlemen, third quarter is at the start. Shout out to Blue Empire City Sports.
As we welcome you inside the broadcast booth, Joe Buck along with Troy Aikman. Lisa Salters is down on the field. We'll hear from her.
Also, shout out to Hodgins, man, because and the thing is, the fact that Daniel threw 300 yards and we don't have a true number one wide receiver, we was able to also beat the Vikings with the ground game. We had over 70. We were plus 70 in the run game over the Vikings.
Defensively has been really good.
Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley.
Tampa Bay, could they hold the score down defensively? Because the last thing Tampa Bay could afford was for this.
Oh, shoot. I didn't think about that. That's right.
And on the offensive side of the ball, could they protect?
Could the Giants make a Super Bowl Cinderella run again? Bro, Danny Dimes will be enshrined forever in New York football lore. New York lore in general, if we somehow make an unprecedented Cinderella run. Here we go. Bucks get the ball in the second half. Here's Tompkins. And trying to get something, but I mean, that's typical. It's almost like if you got a touchback. Let's see what Tom Brady can do here in the second half. No. He's not over Eli. I'm not going that far. What I'm saying is, though, is that, again, the Giants, in Eli's time when he won the Super Bowl in 2007, the Giants were supposed to be a playoff team. They had the belief that they could be a Super Bowl team. And we just made an unprecedented run to the Super Bowl. But we were supposed to be rebuilding. Completion. Rashad White gets about 6, probably 7. Where is Micah Parsons?
At his right leg, we're told it was a shin issue. He kind of walked back out on the field.
I would attack him, bro.
With a little bit of a limp. We'll keep an eye on that. 2nd and 4.
That's right. That's right. I love that 017. Brady, and it's incomplete. He should have threw him more on target. He didn't need to overthrow.
Maker on defense for the Dallas Cowboys, or really any team he would play on. And
smash the like button.
There, he gets hit in the right leg. He was slow to get to the locker room, but moving around okay. 3rd down and 4 for Tampa Bay.
Here's Brady. Quick throw. Oh, it's incomplete to Russell Gage. Or was it Chris Godwin?
And it's 3 and out for the Tampa Bay.
Another 3 and out for the Buccaneers to start.
Down 18. Pretty tight coverage. Here's Godwin. Kwamu is on him.
So it's 4th and 4 and Tampa Bay to punt.
There was a grab on him or not.
Yeah, that ball was intended for Chris Godwin.
There at the point of the catch.
I'm mistaken for Russell Gage, but I forgot that Chris Godwin is number 14.
No call. It's the 3rd 3 and out of the game.
So no penalty call.
A booming punt by Camarda, and he keeps it away from Turpin.
All right, so they're going to mark it at the 20-yard line. We're going to take a commercial break with 14-11. Cowboys about to go back on the field again, and it's 18-0 as a score. If Mike Tomlin can win the Super Bowl with the Pittsburgh Steelers as a rookie head coach, who cannot say Brian Daboll can do the same thing? It's possible. Wait a minute. No, wait. I don't think Mike Tomlin was a rookie head coach, though. I think Tomlin was in his 3rd year when he won the Super Bowl, or in his 2nd year when he won the Super Bowl. I think it was in his 2nd year when he won the Super Bowl with Pittsburgh, because I know Bill Cowher, after he won his Super Bowl, he coached 1 more year before Mike Tomlin became the head coach, and I think that the Steelers, they lost in the. Did they lose in the? They lost, I think, in the wild card game of the division. I'm trying to remember what team was it. I think they lost to the Jaguars in the wild card game. I believe it was the wild card game that they lost to the Jaguars. And then the very next year, the Steelers win the Super Bowl on that famous Santonio Holmes catch in the end zone after freaking Larry Fitzgerald, I thought the Cardinals were going to pull it off. I was so pissed because I'm like, bro, they're the worst defense in the history of the NFL to make the Super Bowl. And I'm like, they about to win? Bro. Yeah, Tomlin was in his second year because I remember he lost in the wild card to the Jaguars. And the next year he won, and I still remember that 99-yard return by James Harrison when he intercepted Kurt Warner. Didn't Brady tear his ACL, I think, in the very first game of the season? You know what I'm so amazed about Tom Brady? It's crazy how he tore his ACL, and he's had minor injuries, but he's never had a serious injury after that, though. Which also tells you, man, he's gotten pretty damn good protection from that offensive line, even despite the hits. So it goes to show you. Shout out to Chi-Town King, guys. Hit the like, hit that subscribe. We are coming back right now. Dallas Cowboys taking over.
Half of the Cowboys, they are without Jason Peters, a 9-time Pro Bowl tackle.
Jason Peters is out. He got injured at the end of the half. Here's Prescott to throw, and it's going to be Schultz, and it's incomplete. Oh, he caught it? Wow. Wow, what a catch by Schultz.
Prescott fitted in for 26 yards.
26 yards?
The tight ends in this game have really hurt Tampa Bay. Dalton Schultz has made some nice plays. Their biggest plays in the passing game.
Yeah, Schultz has killed them all night. Schultz, Prescott fakes, he runs, and he's going to slide. So 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
Course of the year, and you can tell the comfort level that Dak Prescott has with Dalton Schultz. And yeah, most quarterbacks.
You know what? The Bucs defense has been in trouble with how bad the offense has been for Tampa Bay too, though. They did well their first 2 series, but the fact that Tampa Bay can't get anything going has really hurt the Bucs. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. They give it to Pollard. Pollard is gonna get about a yard. Almost got tackled back in the line of scrimmage, but luckily he was able to get back inside for about a gain of 1. Bro, is this just a game where Brady's going to get blown out at home and to say this is his exit ticket to the Raiders?
And in the last 4 or 5 games of the
3rd
year,
and
they
4.
were able to create takeaways. And that's really what is in need right now for them defensively.
What happened to the Bucs? Well, no, we can't say what happened to the Bucs offense. We knew what the issue with the Bucs offense was. 3 wide receivers to the right. Shotgun formation for the Cowboys. Here's Prescott, 3rd and 4. Time to throw. He throws wide open. CeeDee Lamb for 26 yards at the Tampa Bay 26. Another first down.
They cannot get to Dak Prescott.
Bro, Prescott has a near flawless game, bro. 17 out of 22.
But they take that away. He drops in over here, and then you see CeeDee Lamb, who comes across all the way on the other side.
I think the NFL wants that Cowboys-49ers matchup, if you ask me.
To keep him out of the end zone, but once again, it's just Prescott in the pocket with protection and being able to see the defense and knowing exactly then where he's going on his second.
Tom Brady taking his talents elsewhere. Here's Pollard, and
a flag flies after Pollard gets a yard over the right side. And it looks like this is against Tampa Bay.
So that's going to be 5 yards. It's probably going to be holding on the defense.
Holding. The defense, number 92.
Yeah.
It's a 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Troy, you talked about this earlier in the game, that those big guys up front, they get away with some things, trying to clear room for the linebackers to float the ball.
This feels like a 36-0 game.
Golston was not able to get away with it. No, they get him on this play right there, 92. You see him as he grabs, and that's you watch them and you see it a lot. A lot of teams do it, and it's hard to officiate. But they caught him on that.
All right, let's hope we got a shotgun run play. I'm guessing Tony Pollard's going to get it. Here it is. Here's Pollard. Pollard on his feet. Look at the cutback. How about that, man? 18 yards, on the run to the Tampa Bay 4. First and goal for the Cowboys.
This is the element of Tony Pollard that you don't see any longer.
Damn, never seen Bucs fans so quiet. First 2 series of the game, crowd going crazy. Since then,
he takes it, and that's that burst. Zeke was the one who was out there kind of helping him, and once he saw that,
it has been so quiet.
Boy, he hit it. Great balanced attack called by Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator.
It has been so quiet since then.
First and goal from the 4.
They give it to Zeke. Zeke gets 2, probably 2 yards.
Down inside the 3. Yeah, I don't know who's been better, Joe, if it's been Dak Prescott or Kellen Moore. You know, we came into this game saying Kellen Moore had a job. Try to get Dak Prescott.
Cowboys actually have a balanced attack. 23 rush, 23 pass.
Passes incomplete. But, man, since then, he got his quarterback comfortable, and they're all comfortable now. See the even split with play selection for Kellen Moore, who last year interviewed for the head coaching job in Denver, Miami, Jacksonville. Didn't get those positions, but for the guy who's been the offensive coordinator for the Cowboys since 2019, he will reportedly interview with Carolina in the coming week.
Yeah, but Carolina, they actually need some players. That's not a talented football team. To really try to go there and all of a sudden, I would be amazed if he can turn crap into chocolate pudding with Carolina. I'd be shocked. I think the one thing they do have good is that they have a good running game.
Elliott in the backfield had 12 rushing touchdowns during the regular season.
Prescott throws. Touchdown.
For a touchdown.
Touchdown.
I'm not so sure Gallup wasn't out of bounds prior to that. But it's a touchdown at the moment for Gallup. He was close.
The play's under review. Gallup gets a 2-yard reception.
But the ruling is touchdown on the field. Let's take a look. Yeah, he was really close.
He was helped.
The ball was thrown. He's not, from what we can tell there. Wow, I thought Davis was going to intercept the ball. When that ball was thrown.
I can't believe he didn't even try to make a play on the football. Why didn't Davis try to make a play? He was right on Gallup.
Whether or not we have a shot that clearly shows whether he was, in fact, in bounds.
Look at that. 8-play, 86-yard drive, 4 minutes and 7.
Touchdown drives at the moment. And John Perry, we haven't seen anything with our looks to say that Gallup was out of bounds.
No, and I see the same thing that you do. There's one step. There's a right foot that's really close.
Let's see where. Let's look at Gallup right here. 1-on-1 with Davis in the end zone. That's close. No, I think that's good. I think that's good.
Well, that is an amazing effort if that stands. Gallup walking a tightrope.
Nah, to me that's good.
It's a touchdown. They'll take a look.
Because when Prescott threw the ball, you can see his feet start to come inside on that catch. You can see that his feet start to come in. I think that should be a touchdown. I honestly think so. If it's under review, I mean, obviously it's under review, but I think that it should be a touchdown because his feet started to come inside once he beat Davis on the route. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think it's a touchdown or do you think that play is going to be reversed? If they do, the Buccaneers would get a break. But then it's like, even if they do get it, it's like, you know, that was 2nd and goal, so it would be 3rd and goal anyway. Yeah, I low-key thought that was Beyonce. Damn, I'm surprised some Phillies fans are actually doing this Monday night game, man. When considering how much they don't, you know. Smash the like. But yeah, I also would do that. You see, from a distance, I had thought that was Joy Taylor, but I was like, I forgot Joy Taylor doesn't have long hair unless she decided to put extensions in her hair. But she's not. I mean, that hair looks fake by that guy. Divisional weekend, Jacksonville Jaguars against Kansas City. Oh, Kansas City's playing at – oh, wow. Damn, this is tough. You see those games? It's a touchdown. Come on. That's a touchdown.
We still haven't seen any definitive look, by the way. You can say
his foot comes in, man.
He's obviously close there with the left foot gallop, but you can't tell if the heel is down or any part of the shoes on the end line.
That's a touchdown.
Because the defender touched the ball and the receiver reestablished position.
He reestablished position. Exactly. That's a touchdown.
It is a touchdown.
There's no argument.
So that's the other part of it. Is that because Carlton Davis got his hands on it, John?
Right. Just for clarity purposes, since the defense touched the ball,
Dallas takes a 24-0 lead.
The foot is out. He comes back and reestablishes with a left and a right, 2 feet in. Now he's eligible to catch the pass for 6 points.
Here's Brett Mayer, who's missed 3 straight extra points.
He's missed 3 tonight, 4 in a row.
All right, here's the kick, and
he has
it's no good again.
They might be looking for a kicker next week.
Wow.
And this is a 24-0 game. That is 4 missed extra points tonight.
Mayer's missed another kick, another extra point.
And this one glanced, it looked like right off the top of the right upright, and went wide right.
Something's odd here.
Not the time of the year.
Something's odd.
Such a good year. He has missed more in this
Why would you miss 4 straight extra points? I get if you miss long field goals, but
an extra point and missed 3.
Yeah, something's real off now. Earl says Brady missing Gronk and Edelman right now, bro.
That's in his head. Now you see that's a concern. I mean, that's the only thing.
He's missing Wes Welker
for Dallas tonight.
He's missing Randy Moss.
That's a big deal.
Hell, he's missing Jabbar Gaffney. How about that?
Close this game out and then move on. To maybe they keep scoring like that. Yeah, he's going to get a lot more opportunities.
I mean,
they do move on. They will be at San Francisco on Sunday. Tom Brady has other ideas as Tompkins has a chance for inside
Tompkins.
the 5.
Nah. Bro, did he lose the football?
Ball gets away, but goes out of bounds.
Oh, but the ball went out of bounds. I'm about to say, I'm like, yo, if the Cowboys recover the football, I'm just like, bro. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so for AFC divisional matchup on Saturday, we got Jaguars and Chiefs, 4:30 Eastern time. We got Giants and Eagles. Oh, man, I'm going to miss that game, unfortunately, man. I actually can't even do none of the Saturday games. I'm tight. But Sunday, I'll be able to do them. Whoever wins. So we got Bills and Bengals at 3, and then we got the Cowboys, and the winner of this game between the Cowboys and Bucks play the freaking 49ers next Sunday.
What a game he had. That was fantastic.
First quarterback to throw for 300 or more yards, rush for 75.
Here we go. They give it to Fournette. He goes nowhere. Gets about a gain of 1.
Sensational. And that 31-24 win at Minnesota.
Fournette low-key looking like he need to retire. Like after today, like such a bad year.
And Brady with under 10 to go in the third quarter, out there down by 24.
They going no huddle. How come they didn't try that before? Brady throws.
Way short and way behind Mike Evans.
Brady spiked it on the ground, and it's 3rd and 9.
They got Diggs, who has been traveling with Mike Evans in the early going. He wasn't always going with him, but he's almost exclusively.
Remember, 28-3.
Mike Evans since then.
28-3.
Even then, you can tell that it was such great coverage.
That was against the Falcons.
Tom had nowhere to try to put the football, but because he's also been under pressure.
No, the Cowboys defense can't fall apart that bad. That would be such a catastrophic loss. I feel like the league wants that Cowboys 49ers matchup. It just looks good on paper. Brady loses it. Brady, it's complete. But he loses it. Oh, and the Cowboys pick it up. And Malik still on his feet. And tackled.
Inside the 20.
Dang.
And a flag at the end of the play. Mukuamu forced the fumble after the catch by Godwin.
They're saying, what are they saying? What's the flag on?
And then the return by Malik Hooker of 20 yards, and a flag came in at the end of it.
Damn. That one looked like he got hurt. He is losing his mind right now.
As of now, it's the second takeaway by this Dallas defense, and let's take another
I hate
look
Brady.
as they
Brady
try to
lost his
sort it
arm.
out.
Should have went to the
There's
Super Bowl last year if the
Jensen.
defense
they're
had not
lucky that
sold.
Brady's even able to get it, and a great route by Godwin. I think he's down. I mean, I don't know
He looked.
whether the ball was starting to come
The
loose.
ruling on the field was a catch and a fumble recovered by Dallas. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Tampa Bay number 66. That goes half minutes with the goal.
First down for the Cowboys. And don't be surprised if they score again.
They'll look at it. And then the question is, was Godwin down before Mukuamu forced the fumble?
Yeah, they're going to take a look at a couple.
So the
things.
play's on the review.
One, does he truly complete the process of the catch, which I think he does. I've got 2 feet, and the football move is the third step. And then is that ball moving prior to him being down?
I mean, so what is Tampa Bay saying to each other? What did they say to each other at the half?
We'll get the call when we come back. They're giving it a look.
So the play's going to be under review with 9:34 remaining here in the third quarter. Right now, it's 24-0 Dallas. As crazy as it sounds, I just feel like they're setting up the Dallas Cowboys to blow a 24-0 lead. I would be surprised if they didn't do that with how bad Tampa Bay has looked. But I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. At all. I mean, I don't know what to call. I picked the Buccaneers to win this game, and I'm still sticking with that pick. But like I said, Cowboys are better. Bucks have lost so many keys on both sides of the ball. They have. They really have. I mean, speaking of wide receivers, as crazy as it sounds, you probably wish you had Antonio Brown right now, right? Wait, it's showing 3rd and 9. Looks like I'm seeing something different online right now as to what this is right now. What is this that they're calling right here? What are they calling? Just waiting for this thing to come back.
To the crowd that they are overturning the call on the field.
They overturned the call?
Made the catch, and was down by contact.
So they overturned it, people.
Foul on Ryan Jensen, as John said, going to break.
So they had to pull them back.
Is still applied. They get 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
It was a dead ball foul.
Does this give the Buccaneers new life? Here's Brady. Throws. Complete to Julio Jones.
And Jones on 1st down gets 8. Here's the catch. And then Godwin was down before Mukuamu knocked it out. And on the return,
that's a huge break. The only question you ask is it going to matter? We don't know. And Fournette gets a 1st down.
Anthony Barr and picks up 6 and a 1st down. And any chance the Buccaneers had of hanging in this game,
no Brown.
I think just happened by having that fumble overturned.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt that
The Buccaneers only scored 24 points in 2 games this year. One more. Brady, he got great protection, has to throw it away.
And nowhere to go with the ball, was eventually chased by Micah Parsons. It ends up just getting rid of it, throwing it into the ground.
This is
as off as we've seen this Tampa Bay offense look in a long time.
Yeah.
That's saying something too, because we've seen them off. America has seen them off a good part of this season, and then when
Brady,
backs against the wall,
that was almost picked off. J-Ron Curse almost picked that off.
A receiver behind Curse, but underthrew it.
he did, but it was going to be tight. I just think right now, it looked like it was right here to the tight end, Cameron Brate, that he's trying to, and it was going to be a tight fit.
That was tough.
He's working down the middle.
That should have been an interception.
On every throw.
3rd and 10.
It's 3rd down and 10.
Brady goes away, looking, going for Evans.
Middle incomplete for Evans. And he and Evans have not been on the same page
all night.
And this offense has been terrible for Tampa Bay. One good drive that ended in that.
And that's going to be it for them.
Not much
Another
else.
point.
So you're going to see Evans here. He's going to pivot like he's coming back to the middle of the field. That's
Jay says Brady didn't need Antonio
Brown.
Brown to beat the Rams. His defense failed them. I told everybody the Rams were going to be one and done after they won their Super Bowl.
Guys that have had so much success, how they can, we go back to the end of the first half.
But in that game, that's true. They didn't need.
Not be even close to being on the same page. But how do you
Offensively, they were good enough to beat the Rams. It's just their defense was trash. Oh, he called a fair catch?
Immediately by Zion McCollum. Evans 6 targets, only 2 catches. Cowboys with the ball up 24.
All right, so with 8:09 remaining here in the third, Cowboys get the ball back. So they'll be tackled. They'll be on the Dallas 22. As we head over to commercial break, 8:09 remaining here in the third. It's 24-0. A shutout is being pitched. Is this Tom Brady's last dance? Brady's inability to scramble is brutal. I can't believe the Bucs fell off. It's not hard to figure out, Alistair. They've lost so many pieces on both sides of the ball. We know how much of a mismatch Gronkowski is. You don't think they could use him right now? His mismatches help set up those other receivers. And quite honestly, to be honest with you, the Bucs don't really have a number 1 receiver. They don't really have a number 1. Diego Flores checks into the chat. He says, "Let's go, Brady." I mean, some people are saying, let's go, to the point that let's go, it's time for you to retire or time for you to move on. I'm pretty sure Dallas is already starting their series. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Time back there behind this offensive line. Yeah, he's hardly been pressured at all throughout this game, and he's just made great decision after great decision. I mean,
look at the pieces that they still have.
Tonight, and how
McKinnon has been good for them.
Juju
Schuster has been good for them. They got Pacheco. They still got the best tight end in Travis Kelce. I mean, and the thing is, the genius play calling of Andy Reid.
Last 2 games, You see, last week in Washington, everybody was freaking out about the bad game, and a game where if they won and Philly lost, they would have won the division.
Yeah, Dak has been unbelievable.
By his own admission, he said, "I've been off social media, which is good because of how bad I played at Washington tonight." It's
shout out to Diego for that, man. No doubt. Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Standard across the league for quarterbacks. When you have a tough game,
Let's see what the Buccaneers come with. Dallas in the shotgun. They give it to Zeke. Looks like it was a 4-man rush. Wow, Zeke gets a first down.
Golston was trying to rip it out, and Elliott picks up.
Hey, this game is winnable.
This is when it's fun right now for
if Tampa can score.
For the running backs, the offensive line, they've just got this defense reeling. I mean, they just have had their way after the first couple of possessions of this game, and
LOL, dude might as well go and take it to sleep.
Todd Bowles and this defense are just going to have to start selling out. And with that, you start risking giving up a lot of big plays and this thing really getting ugly. I don't know that they have any.
They pitch it to Zeke.
The tight end in at fullback.
And Elliott gets about 3.
Leaves his way for 3. Carlton Davis
on the
makes the
stop.
Dallas Cowboys are tired of hearing about history. Dak Prescott is his 1-3 playoff record. Mike McCarthy is. First time the Cowboys have made the playoffs in back-to-back seasons since 06 and 07. They've lost 8 straight games on the road. 4-11 playoff record overall since the Cowboys won it all in the 95 season.
2nd and 7. Dak in the shotgun. And it's caught by Schultz. He's going to be a yard short.
Distance as Levante David made the tackle, 3rd down.
Well, so here they come off the edge, and they're going to Dak Prescott.
Shout out to Netsworld in the building. What's up?
And he gets the ball
Hit
out.
that like button as you guys come in.
He has an answer right now for everything that Tampa Bay is trying to do. Todd Bowles decides, hey, we're going to try to see if we can't get to him and cause a negative play. And instead, Prescott's one step ahead.
The Buccaneers get a stop on 3rd down and 1. Prescott keeps.
Schultz.
Completes. First down, Schultz. And Dalton Schultz picks up 5.
They're going to run this clock.
And everything is working in the playbook for this Dallas offense. Dallas has converted 6 of their last 7 third downs.
Yeah, well-designed play. It's a man beater, and they got the receiver Lamb. He's going up the field and just hard to navigate in coverage, and an easy completion and an easy first down.
1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Man, Dak has been unbelievable. 80% of his passes, 3 touchdowns, 253 yards. Dak gives it to Pollard outside, and he trips.
Chasing him.
Oh, looks like David got him on the tackle. 3.
Winner of this game has a date with the San
That'll be
Francisco
2nd and 7.
49ers next Sunday.
Jay says about half of the Bucs are gone from last year. They were playing for the draft when Brady returned. Byron Leftwich is horrible. Brady's isn't a fan.
Starter for the 49ers.
Doesn't look like a rookie, does he?
No.
Not at all.
In charge and confident.
Yeah. And it rubs off. The last thing his teammates wanted to see was a guy come in big-eyed and nervous, and he's been the total opposite. Those guys believe
Dak to throw. Throws, complete. Pollard.
Catch and a tackle was made by Anthony Nelson.
Damn, how many straight completions has Dak thrown, though?
Stars in the win on Saturday.
Oh my God! Look at Brock Purdy, Debo Samuel, and Christian McCaffrey. That's what they got. That's what they got to deal with next week.
Christian McCaffrey with 136 scrimmage yards. Debo 133 through the air, including the playoffs. I mean, this is a run now, 11 straight.
Watch out for those 49ers,
his
man.
First start at home against Tampa Bay has not been defeated.
Here we go.
3rd down and 5.
35. Prescott throws, lobs it, and throws it away. And the Cowboys are going to punt, finally, for first time in a while.
Tampa Bay defense finally forces a punt from Brian Anger.
Yeah, they're finally able to keep Dallas from extending their lead.
And that defense has got to be tired.
Not that they've been able to run the ball,
but they've lost key starters on defense though.
You start taking that part of it away
since their Super Bowl run,
and it only gets harder and more challenging then for that offensive front.
And it gets harder here as this one is down near the 5-yard line by Kelvin Joseph.
They got to start from their own 5.
3-yard punt.
Damn. It gets worse for the Buccaneers. They got to start at their own 5. So, yeah, you get the stop, but it doesn't help, does it? Well, that sucks. Guys, we have one more like to get until 20. Let's get to that 20th like, and hopefully we can get a couple of more than 20 likes. Shout out to everybody who's been able to come through tonight for this game. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate that. So on that last punt, Anger kicked 42 yards. K. Joseph was able to force that punt right into the 5. Diego says 2 touchdowns before quarter ends. That's asking a lot. And Tampa hasn't really been able to move the ball down the field except one drive. So that's asking a lot. I will say this, though. They have a shot to win this game if they can score a touchdown by the end of the 3rd quarter. I will say that. Because I think Dallas has scored in every quarter. They scored in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So they scored 6 in the 1st, 12 in the 2nd, and 6 in the 3rd. That's the crazy part about it. It feels like the Cowboys have scored every single time you've been in the 3rd, but they've only scored once. Diego says, thanks for being here. No problem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Hopefully my Lakers could get a win tonight. I think they should. I mean, they're playing the Rockets. I know, anything can happen, but I think they should be able to win that. Yeah, I mean, to miss 4 kicks. And then I just think about the extra points. All right, we're back.
Passes just 125 yards on 30.
They can't expect to just go down the field and run clock. They got to get quick plays.
Lethargic. He's looked lethargic. They're way off on throws the majority of the
They run nothing.
They can't run the ball. And that's carried over to postseason.
Yeah.
The league's worst rushing team,
in the
averaging
league.
under 77 rush yards a game. They carried it only 9 times in this ball
We got an injury.
so far, and they're at
Is that Javon Curse?
28 yards. Is
Javon Curse? Oh,
who
you
has
can't,
an interception in the
bro.
end
You
zone,
can't lose him.
is injured.
Oh man, that's gonna hurt if they lose Curse.
Yeah, there he is, number 27. And Anthony Barr came in and rolled up on that left knee.
Ouch.
Gives us a chance to talk about Dan Quinn in year 2 of this defense.
If Lakers can't beat the most tanking team in the league, then they should sell the season.
Coach in Atlanta
They should beat them.
through 2020, and he's been.
They better not let the Rockets hang around, because to me that'll still be embarrassing, even if they beat them. Like, you should not be letting the Rockets hang around. Like, they're not a good. They're a young team, but they're not a good team yet. They're not a good team.
Testing to see in real games who's going to step up. He's had different guys
Anthony
up
Brown
front,
tore
all
Achilles
building
against the
toward this
Colts.
game,
He's
and
out for the
his defense
season.
Looks rested, flying around.
That's another key.
Just
That's another key player
overwhelmed the
too.
Tampa Bay offense here tonight.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
Like I said, this is a talented.
This
is a talented defense.
To believe right away, and coaching makes all the difference in the world. And enjoy him now, Dallas, because it's hard to imagine that he won't be a head coach somewhere next year.
Brady on 2nd and 7, throws and it's batted in the end zone.
Parsons was there, wasn't alone. Dickey Zua there as well.
And it's 3rd and 7.
Down and 7.
Well, they got a chance if they're able to execute this, because
you got to look at it from both sides.
Coverage, they're not going to give up anything down the field, and with that, if they're able to execute the catch and the throw,
here we go.
There was a chance for him to catch
3rd and 7. Brady up the middle. White gets a first down.
North and gets the first down. Parsons made that last play, and the crowd with at least a bit of a sarcastic cheer with a first down.
They haven't been able to get anything. Finally going no huddle.
A gain of 11.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that. They tried it already.
The yards become hard to get because Dallas continues to play this
Once
umbrella
again,
coverage. Just
shotgun. You're going to have to get some short stuff. Brady, up the middle. Godwin, complete. It's a first down.
And if it was anybody else, but
Bro, Brady's thrown the ball 38 times. 38 times.
Well, nobody's tuning out. I can promise you that. And now with under 2 minutes here in this third quarter, Brady's going up tempo. Try to get as many snaps off as they can. Put a little pressure on this defense.
Let's see. Brady goes up tempo. They throw. And Gage gets 7. That was a tough catch. Because Brady's been throwing behind just about all game.
A minute and a half to go in the third quarter.
2nd and 3.
Well, again, the middle of the field, you see the safeties back, and that's see if you can't go too far.
Here we go.
Put some pressure on the
Brady,
safety.
quick throw,
Good
and
contested catch. Julio Jones
gets 3.
That's what they haven't done. So they've got Trevon Diggs out here. They got the 2 deep with Mike Evans, but if you go 2 verticals down here at the bottom, you put pressure then on that safety, and you
got 106 remaining.
To try to come up with a big play, but they haven't even been able to.
Here we go. Brady, quick throw to Gage. And Gage gets 3.
Makes it a positive play, gain of 3. By the way, Xavier Rhodes was in on the previous play and made the stop.
And
10-year pro and a guy who's a 3-time Pro Bowler in his years with the
Xavier
Minnesota
Rhodes
Vikings, and he was
signed to the
out
Cowboys
today.
practice squad on the 7th, activated
They try
today.
to find some
Oh, we got an injury.
veteran secondary
So Armstrong.
across from Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, they've had those issues after Anthony Brown went down, and who's going to man that other corner spot? They bring in Rhodes, a veteran guy. He's been in these type of games. That certainly helps. But what really helps is when you have Micah Parsons and that group up front, and they're able to get the pressure. And then, of course, with the offense, scoring points of their own, it all works together.
Lawrence Armstrong is getting assistance, getting off the field.
So Armstrong is out of the game.
He's had a nice year, 8.5 sacks, couple of fumble recoveries. They're good up front. They get Parsons coming off the edge, playing linebacker all over the place, good at safety. Trayvon Diggs in one corner and still looking for that other spot, which tonight manned by Deron
Michael
Bland.
Parsons is good where he's at. It's where he's most
Good in the
effective.
slot and playing on the outside tonight. 5 straight completions.
It's
for
Brady. Throws.
And that'll
That's
snap
incomplete.
that string As Mukawamu, who's had a nice game, knocked it away from Godwin.
They're playing tight underneath. We've seen these
Heck of a
routes
play
and
right
these
there.
throws, and Dallas has been on those. But there are, like I said, there are things if you have the time in the pocket.
In the shotgun.
Still get the ball down
Brady
the field.
throws.
Here's
It's
a
complete.
wide open
Evans
for a first down.
shakes, pushes, and gets the ball out of bounds.
At the 31.
That's a big one. 30 seconds
17
remaining.
yards to Mike Evans.
Well, they're in man coverage, and you say Trayvon Diggs, he's trying to go across. And
Like I said,
shallow crosser
if
with an
the
off corner as soft as what Diggs was.
Uh-oh.
And then it's just a simple foot
Here we
race,
go.
And with Evans, you're not going
We
to
got-
make that up. So a really nice call.
8 seconds remaining. 7 seconds. 6. Brady gets it off. Brady back to throw. He's going open. Jones and Jones. Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Touchdown, Julio Jones.
To end the third quarter. Julio Jones makes a big play, and it's 24-6.
Tonight, Brady, and what a catch by Jones.
They did exactly what I talked about a moment
And
ago.
they did exactly what I said.
Two deep safety
Didn't I
look.
say that they
They go
possibly,
two
if they score at the
verticals,
end
and
of
they
the
put
third
pressure
quarter,
then on the safety,
now you're
and
down
he had
3
to make a
touchdowns.
decision.
Their biggest gain of the night, 30 yards for the touchdown to Jones.
That's 30 yards.
His third is a Buccaneer. Well, you go for 2.
They're going to go for 2?
When Brady was going to take it,
But I bet they're not going to do it. I bet they're not going to be able to get it done, though.
The field at some point. And versus the 2 deep, it's the best way to do it. And Brady got it, and he took it and hit it.
Here we go. Is that play in motion? Fake. Fake toss. Brady lobs it. No.
Godwin's looking for a flag, and he's not going to get it.
They didn't get the flag. But they score at the end of the third quarter. If Brady does become a Raider, Julio Jones needs to stay elsewhere with his overrated, low motor, injury-prone ass. So at the end of 3, Tampa Bay, at the end of the third quarter, finally get on the board. Dallas leads 24-6. And I said that's the worst thing that could happen to the Dallas Cowboys, that they allowed 6 points. You just hope that it doesn't lead to a trickle effect where they have a very bad fourth quarter. Because if they blow this 24-0 lead, what's going to be worse? The Chargers going down, blowing a 27-0 lead, or Dallas being up 24-0 with the way they've looked? Zenobio Foot says, I'm about to try for the Dallas Cowboys kicker position. Diego says he's going to take it. G-Money says Schultz has been unstoppable. If I'm Dak Prescott, I keep feeding him the ball. Tampa Bay struggled against tight ends this year. And part of the reason is they don't really have a consistent tight end of their own. Cameron Braid is good. Otten is good, but none of them are Gronkowski. So G-Money says Brady looks old as dirt. I mean, he is 45 years old. Dak has been cool, calm, and collected. Dak is okay right now. But this is an 18-point game. So now let's see how Dak plays in the fourth quarter. And if Dak doesn't play well in the fourth quarter, and by some miracle, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are able to come back into this game. And they end up beating the Cowboys. The Cowboys have 3 key injuries right now in this game, so keep an eye on those for the fourth. And that's not even mentioning that they're missing Anthony Brown, who tore his Achilles. So like I said before, it's a talented defense. Zenobio says he thinks Dak is going to throw a pick. I got a funny feeling he's going to throw an interception too. For some reason, I do. I'll take the 1 touchdown. No, I said that they needed to get one to make this a game. And the thing is, with Brady, you don't count him out. As bad as the Buccaneers have looked, people are going to say that this is going to be more on the Cowboys than the Bucs.
Godwin looking for a flag. He didn't get it. And Israel Mukwamu, John Perry, got away with a hold.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He's looking and he should have got one. I mean, it's a clear restriction. Quarterback has the ball. Defensive holding should have been called.
Brady knew it. Godwin knew it. They didn't call it, and that's a big no call on the 2-point try, and it stays 24-6. As we start the fourth quarter, Brady was 7 for 9 on
Tampa Bay for the kick. Camarda kicks it 66 yards.
Turpin on the return.
Turpin.
And Camarda,
how about that to the Dallas 35?
Who kicks off,
34-yard return. Okay.
35-yard return back to the touchdown to Jones.
Yeah, here's Donovan Wilson right here. They're going to go 2 verticals. Julio Jones here, Cameron Braid here. He's got to make a decision what he's going to do. And so that's the 2-on-1, and he turns. Brady reads this perfectly. Started as though he was going to go over and cover the outside Julio Jones, but he comes back, and Brady, with time, is able to deliver this ball. Now,
Julio Jones hasn't been the same since the days in Atlanta. I ain't gonna bother. In the shotgun for Dallas, 1st and 10. Here is Prescott, throws it quick. Throws it broad to Brown. Brown gets away. Look at Brown. Gets himself a first down.
14 yards to Noah Brown. It really emerged this year, especially when Gallup was down for the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, they needed him, and he's always been the guy who's been doing the dirty work and helping out in the run game, doing a lot of blocking. And then when you watch him, you realize, hey, he runs pretty good.
I'm sorry, 1st and 10. That's a second down. 1st and 10.
Quarterbacks trust him. He's got more opportunity. He's really done a nice job.
All right. They give it off. Pollard gets about 5.
Another nice gain on first down as Pollard gets 4.
The clock is not the friend of the Buccaneers.
Maybe the takeaways for this Tampa defense, 9 over their last 5 games, while the Cowboys have turned it over 11 times over their last 5 games coming in. So far, none tonight.
Yeah, they've been good. It's like I've always said, Jimmy Johnson would always say, hey, it's not how many big plays you make, it's how few bad plays. And, you know, Jacksonville proved everybody wrong the way they turned it over, but hard to win playoff football when you're turning the ball over.
All right, Prescott gives it to Pollard. He gets no gain, -1.
First guy there. Nice play by 94, no gain.
Really nice play by Carl Nassib. They get him back. He's missed the last 4 games, and to be able to make a stop after a nice first down gain to this big third down right here.
3rd and 6.
Looking at to see if Todd Bowles is going to.
Cowboys going with 3 wide receivers.
Bring pressure.
Dallas 6 for 10 on third down in this game. Blitz coming.
Blitz caught. Gallup gets the first.
Cowboys picked up the blitz. The offensive line has been outstanding, and Gallup for 12 yards and a first down.
No, such a good job. Here they come, and Dak's throwing the ball right in behind it to Gallup on the slant. So Prescott's just seeing everything right now. I mean, he has throughout this game. He's just not been.
I'm surprised, bro. That safety right there.
He knows that
if he gets in a little bit, he could have made a play on that. Dak was just able to throw the football quick.
Execution.
Here we go. They give it to Pollard. Pollard up the middle, and he gets a first down.
He gets 11. Got a good block from Zach.
That's what you got to do if you're Dallas. Keep controlling that clock.
A 6-time All-Pro.
Yeah, he sure did. Here he is. He's going to start there and help out on the defensive tackle, but then he gets up to the second level, and that's the key. And
they're already in the red zone.
He's been doing that throughout his career from day one. He's been an all-pro player.
Yes.
That is a 25th first down of this game for Dallas.
25 first downs. They give it to Zeke, and that's about 2.
From behind by Joe Tryon-Shoyinka.
They're just kind of taking the life out of this Tampa team right now. Tampa finally had something to cheer about and feel good about, and got points on the board and cut the deficit. And then the defense just being unable to make a stop. And Dallas taking time off the clock and moving the ball down the field and in position already to come away with points.
Yeah, but Greg Maher has missed 4 extra points in this game.
Well, that's the big plus.
Prescott, play action, incomplete. Ooh, okay. Almost got the Schultz, but it's incomplete.
10:59 left before a third down and 9. Pressure by Joe Tryon.
3rd and 9.
And we'll see what the Cowboys have planned.
Yeah, kind of an interesting decision here for Kellen Moore, because typically you'd think that, okay, 3rd and 9,
Dallas is in field goal range.
You want to pick up the first down, but you've got a field goal in your pocket, and let's just make more of a conservative call. Just how aggressive will he be?
And they throw it to Pollard, and at the edge, and he's going to get hit. And it's going to be 5 yards, and it's going to be short of first down, so it'll be 4th and 4.
Right now, Maher started onto the field and now is going back to the sideline. I think McCarthy's seen enough.
Yeah. 4, come on, man. You missed 4 kicks, they're going for 4.
And you've got to believe that Kellen Moore then knew.
Shout out to Earl Phillips on the call.
That decision, it likely was made for the third down call.
Opportunity for Tampa Bay on defense here, 4th and 4.
Okay, here's Prescott. Throws, end zone, open. CeeDee Lamb, touchdown. Cowboys.
And Dak Prescott has had a fantastic night.
This is likely over now. 18-yard touchdown reception for CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys take a 30-6 lead.
Yards to CeeDee Lamb.
Bro, what in the?
Prescott with his 4th touchdown pass to go with his touchdown run.
Tampa Bay look like they quit on defense,
Looks
though.
like Carlton Davis here is the one who's supposed to be manned up on CeeDee Lamb. And he gets caught with his eyes in the back and gets confused.
And Mayer finally makes a kick. He makes an extra point.
Is good.
31-6.
They're not going for the field goal try on 4th and 4. They not only get the first down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So with 10-13 remaining in the fourth, it is 31-6 Cowboys. Oh, don't worry. See, first of all, it's good that they got a team like this. But we'll see what happens next week against the 49ers. That, to me, will be telling as it is. Tom Brady's out of there. Todd Bowles probably might get fired. Who knows? I mean, they say that this is a win for Shannon Sharp, but this is actually a win for Skip too. I mean, think about it. Because Shannon could crap on Tom Brady, but then Skip is going to talk about how great the defense played. And come on, man. Dak Prescott. Let's see Dak Prescott do this against the 49ers next week. Let's see. Dennis said, it don't matter if he made it his job on Indeed. Dak Prescott, 305 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 25 of 32, man. Tom Brady has had to throw the ball 42 times, only 22 completions, receivers dropping passes, Brady just making some uncharacteristic throws. He's got a touchdown, and he's got an interception. I want to hear what excuse Skip Bayless is going to make because he's got none. He has none for Brady. He can't make an excuse no matter what he says. It's just not possible. Like I said, Todd Bowles will be fired. He'll be fired. And as he'll be fired, Tom Brady will be he'll be a Raider. Well, Jay, you got to give the Cowboys credit. They haven't hurt Brady at all. They have, brushed it off. They've protected him. They've done a really nice job. Kept it nice and easy so that he could become a Raider. But the Raiders, they got to fix that defense, though.
What a night for the Dallas Cowboys. 4 touchdown passes by Dak Prescott ties a Cowboy playoff record that
Roger Conrad said their time felt to give Brady and Austin come back. I doubt it this time. You know how many things would have to go right? They would have to recover an onside kick. Their defense has been awful the entire night.
Absolutely sensational here tonight. And this Cowboys team was ready.
No.
Here is Tompkins. And he can't make it to the 20. And here's the 18-yard throw to an absolutely
wide open.
Never seen a guy this wide.
I mean, Dalton Schultz was open for the first touchdown.
Back at AT&T Stadium, they're celebrating.
Bro, they're making it seem like if they won the AFC Championship or something.
Looking for their first road playoff win since January 17th, 1993.
The real test comes in the divisional in San Francisco next week.
First down for Brady.
Brady, throw.
Short throw to Godwin.
It's complete.
Godwin on first down gets 7.
We talk about how much fun it is to be in a game like this as a player. It's a lot of fun to be an owner up there in the owner's suite as well.
Brady going to Miami, they're not believing in two. Oh my God, Brady with freaking Tyreek Hill and Jaden Waddle. Bro, I didn't think about it.
He's pretty good at that.
Brady, fake. That should just throw it.
This defense continues to fly around. Micah Parsons.
Oh, look at Michael Irvin, the pasture.
Somebody you said a all the teammates you played with.
Like I said, they beat the 49ers.
Some Hall of Famers.
We'll see.
A special man.
Oh, my God.
Yes, he is. You know, those are the relationships that are forged when you're able to go and do the things.
Yo, Michael Irvin cracking me up, bro.
Every team aspires to do and win a Super Bowl.
Which Brady
Let
has
me
done
see.
7 times.
Yo.
Godwin is on the receiving end with a first down catch at 6.
I mean, Godwin gets a first, but that's about it.
By the way, January 17th.
Guys, continue to hit that like button.
30 years ago tomorrow. What is that? Settles with you.
Well, I'd be lying if I said it felt like yesterday.
Brady throws. Complete.
Wide open is Evans and down on the knee. Another first down for Tampa Bay. Time the issue now, under 9 to go, and a 13-yard completion to Mike Evans.
13 yards.
We don't know what the future is for Tom Brady. We talked to him during the weekend, and he was very open and honest. I legitimately, and maybe he's acting.
Acting. I what? Brady throwing. Complete.
Catch, a beauty. I don't think Tom Brady knows
Where's this
what
been
the
all
next
game?
step is in his life, in his career.
8:36
Is he
remaining.
coming back here? Is he going to another team? Is he going to go to a beach? And is he going to go to an NFL broadcast booth? I think he's going to take time after this season.
The movement on the field is an incomplete pass. Second down.
Taking another look
Oh,
at
they
his
took that
play
away.
is this catch.
Shout out to Diego again. Don't forget to hit that bell. Appreciate that.
Catch, yeah, sure does to me.
His knee was down.
It's good. He's got possession, and then 1 knee equals 2 feet.
Yeah, that should be a catch.
It's a catch.
That's a catch.
I agree with you, Joe. Following up on that,
Tampa Bay is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass.
Or they don't give it to Tampa Bay because they're like, we're tired of seeing you on the field. So could be
like
that.
he honestly has no idea.
Yo,
right
shout out to
now,
Richie
because
Hustle. Appreciate that. He said, good job, bro, with
but I
feed
just said,
and
do you know-
synopsis. Thank
do
you.
know
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're
After
going to do.
review,
That should be,
it is a catch.
it's a catch.
Down 10.
Like, why would you take that away? I don't understand that.
And he really
Evans had
does.
his foot down, his left foot down, and then his knee down. It's a catch. That equates to 2 feet.
I hope he comes back. I've enjoyed watching him play. He's
Come back where?
Play at a high level. It's not been evident tonight, but
I know a couple of YouTubers who are going to make a Brady retire video. I
always
can
want to see our stars continue to play.
smell it.
He's a 45-year-old quarterback, and they're asking him to do a lot. That's why he lights up the statistics.
My
Because
gosh.
he'll have a running game. And it's
This man Brady's thrown 47 times. This is passing to 48.
This year just simply could
The
not
Buccaneers need a
be
running
done
game.
tonight. So far, as the pass is caught underneath by the rookie Cade Otten.
So Otten makes a play.
For a first down.
He gets a first.
Over 8 to go, a 15-yard catch and run.
I mean, you know, if they score,
Of course, playing soft and just keeping everything in front of them as best they can. They gave up the one pass.
Here we go.
Good catch by Mike Evans.
smash it like it to subscribe. Here's Brady. Quick throw. Complete.
Here is Julio Jones.
Julio Jones.
Out of bounds. Stopping the clock
Shock.
momentarily with 7:58 to go. Gain of 6.
Julio Jones needs to go to another team or stay right there because I don't know why they picked him up.
And that overtime win.
When's the last time Julio Jones was even relevant? Answer that question. And the Buccaneers picked him up? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he got the touchdown today in this game, but Julio Jones for a long time, freaking couldn't score a touchdown. Otten.
Sets up first and goal at the 2.
This man Dennis said his agent is on Indeed right now. That's funny.
They really never filled the role and the shoes of
I mean, just go to the no auto man and just score. No. Incomplete. But I think that's why he did it, to kind of stop the clock.
That pass being his 51st pass of 51st of the night.
51
and
passes.
Just 9 runs. And so we came in talking about Leonard Fournette.
I'm surprised Brady hasn't pulled his shoulder.
Arrested him for a good part of the second half, splitting carries with Rashad White. and just expected a lot more.
Bro,
out of them.
Fournette has got 11 yards
Especially
on
Leonard
5
Fournette,
carries.
just wasn't to be.
No
5
run
carries,
game.
11 yards, 1 catch, 6
Evans in
yards.
motion to the right, empty backfield for the Bucs.
2nd and goal.
Brady.
Brady ends up
Ooh,
nearly picked
almost
by Vander
picked
Esch.
off.
Jones the target.
Incomplete, 3rd and goal.
Pressure by Odighizuwa brings up 3rd down and goal.
Wow.
There's a lot of players who have had nice years for Dallas to go on and win 12 games and do the things that they've done. But Leighton Vander Esch has definitely been one of those guys. He's had a nice night tonight as well. Talking about him not having played the last several weeks and what it would mean to get him back. And primarily a run defender. He's made plays in the passing game.
6:57 remaining.
Pass break up by the Dallas defense. 3rd down and goal.
Here we go. Brady back. Brady. Look at Brady sacked.
Brought down by Jonathan Hankins.
Brady is sacked.
Who was traded for from the Raiders. Activated for this game. Was out with a pec injury and a loss of 9. Yeah, big Jonathan
And
Hankins.
this game is pretty much over.
He's primarily a run guy.
Even if
but he
this
puts
last
a
play is
nice little
completed.
move inside. It's the first sack of the night by Dallas, believe it or not. 4th down and goal.
Brady
11.
escapes, throws it,
Just
grounded. Ball game.
under pressure by Chauncey Golston.
Ball game. Golston with the tackle.
Bucs will turn it over on
Ball
downs.
That's ball
What a
game.
night for Dan Quinn's defense.
Ball
And
game.
Dallas smells blood in the water, and so you've got these guys up front.
It's over.
They're just wearing out.
It is over.
Offensive line.
They have collapsed that pocket.
They were making sure Brady's knee wasn't down.
I,
And it's an incomplete
I mean,
pass.
if I'm Brady, I don't go to the
Dallas takes
Titans.
over, stamping their ticket.
I wouldn't go to the Titans because even though they have Derrick Henry, they don't have a receiving core. So I wouldn't even go to the Titans if I'm Brady. Broncos. Broncos is a possibility because they don't have a quarterback. They got some decent receivers. Noah Fant, good tight end. Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, I'll forget about the Titans. I mean, Broncos could be a possibility, but I think Brady could possibly either be a Raider or a Dolphin. Yeah, this is ball game, man. This is why I also say that it's like if he was to be a Bronco, like you're just gonna get rid of Russell Wilson like that. He had an awful year, and he's making so much money on his contract. Who's gonna take Russell? Russell has to prove himself after what happened this year anyway, because remember, he was this great quarterback, and he got exposed this year. To pretty much say that he's only a system quarterback. Bruh, are you kidding me? It's a 26-23 basketball game. The Lakers are only up 3 on the Houston Rockets. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No. Come on, bro. Stop it. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. I'll be shocked if they lose to the Houston Rockets. Bro, they're only up by 5.
NFL wildcard game presented by Verizon. Cowboys have it after Buccaneers turned it over on downs. Possession starts just outside their own 11.
Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Here's
Elliott. By the way,
Zeke.
so much for the Cowboys not being good on grass.
right.
Yeah, right. 1-4 coming in. Mike McCarthy said he thinks it's comical that was there. He said when your home
stadium is a turf stadium, the numbers are not going to be good in certain situations. Now, the stats all back it up. The stats would tell you that, their only win was at Tennessee a couple of weeks ago. The stats are much worse on grass, but tonight
it is over.
I'm starting to believe McCarthy's saying, I kind of feel like we're a team built for grass.
They give it to Zeke.
They've been fantastic in all phases here tonight, with the exception being special teams.
Yeah, and the other part of that is typically when you say a team's not as good on grass, you're implying that the pass rush, for the most part, isn't going to be as effective. And the numbers would say that, well, that's right, because the sacks were down. But when you really dive into it a little bit deeper, the way that they've been able to pressure the quarterback is really unchanged. And so even with Dallas not getting the sacks over the last month of the season, they were still affecting the quarterback.
They were.
And that was the case even tonight. With one sack, anyone who watched this game knew that pass rush
this Prescott
was alive and well.
He's going deep.
Prescott's going to air it out.
Who's open?
Hilton,
no.
Davis,
almost picked it off.
Now
almost picked that off.
Into next week. And you've got Tampa Bay tonight running the ball 9 times. They're going to get all the run they want.
They are.
Week. And they saw it last year, of course, in Dallas in that wild card.
Okay, then let Russell ride the bench.
A different brand of football than most any other team in the league.
Until him and his agent work it out with the team to release it. Nah, that's not how it works neither. They're not going to be able to. He can't do that.
See how far they've come.
Don't got that kind of power. That's not going to be allowed.
Tuggins on the return, got a good block. It's tripped up, and he's down at the 48.
All right, 4:43 remaining.
30 seconds after this from AT&T.
Why would the 49ers want Russell Wilson? I'm going to be honest with you. They're fine with Brock Purdy, bro. Brock Purdy's been getting it done for them. Obviously, we're going to see what next year brings, but I'm sticking with Brock Purdy. I'm not even touching Russell Wilson. Ain't no need for that.
Defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. He told us he will interview with Denver. And then he said at least one more team has entered the Derby. For his interview, he should just show this tape.
Yeah, that's the only way that I can see Brady going over there.
Against Tom Brady? Yeah.
Damn. Brady's career would be rejuvenized if he were to go to the 49ers.
The Cowboys came in with a lot of questions with this defense, and they had answers for everything. They really did. Just an outstanding job by everybody. The coaching staff certainly deserves credit, but these players coming out, executing the way that they did.
But the Raiders, they got to fix that defense and that offensive line.
Snap, but is just able to get rid of it. Incomplete for hot pressure by Dorrance Armstrong to bring up 3rd down and 1 with 4:14 left. And one of the Cowboys, Dorrance Armstrong, who was banged up earlier, is down. And
see, these injuries are going to be key against the 49ers next week.
Offensive lineman of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's going to be key against the 49ers next week.
He's been banged up a couple times now tonight.
Mike McCarthy, I think Troy came in with some pressure too. And we talked about that coming in, but back-to-back 12-win seasons. 24-10 over the last 2, but
not gonna lie, I could see Jets trading for Russell just because New York is known for doing questionable trades.
An entry as a wild card.
Well, they got a quarterback problem.
The division round.
Zach Wilson,
next week, it appears, and get to their first champ game.
Mike White,
won it all in 95.
Yeah, the pressure mounts with each step forward. So with each round you clear, and
2 terrible QBs.
Certainly coming into this game and the expectations, but there's pressure on this team next week too.
Next week.
Beyond just making it to the divisional round. So Mike McCarthy was hired to win Super Bowls.
Brady's going to be a Raider.
First down carry by White.
There's something about Vegas that tells me Brady's going to be a Raider.
35.
But like I said, he goes to Miami. They got a good defense. And
enjoy the end of this game.
you got Gesicki at tight end, and then you got Waddle and Reek. I can see Brady going there. Warm weather too. Just like Tampa.
Finish the game.
Brady gives it to Evans.
31-6 completion of Mike Evans.
I've also said it. They don't have a true number one wide receiver, man. So the thing is, they stacked with so many good receivers, and then you had Gronkowski was the reason why Tampa Bay was so good offensively.
I'm still blown away by that rookie left tackle, Tyler Smith.
And then they run the football, and they were able to run the football.
He's done all season. A guy who, when he came, he played tackle.
And defensively,
at Tulsa.
Their front was the best in football. Their secondary was questionable, but it was passable with the fact that they had such a good front. They take pressure on the quarterback.
Brilliantly out at left tackle since week 1.
Big shoes.
Smash the like, hit the subscribe. 3 minutes, 24 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
It's quite a legacy. Tyron Smith's leaving when he walks from this game.
The Buccaneers, they need running backs. They need a running game. Leonard Fournette.
He's been really good. He's been very mature about it.
They need to change. They need to get rid of.
Learn from. When you're talking about.
They also need to fire Byron Leftwich too.
So the only thing that's hurt him is the penalties. He's had a penchant for penalties.
Brady.
But really good year.
Passes behind Gage.
This has been all game.
Under 3 to go, second down and 10.
You watch this game and the frustration that Tom Brady has felt, and I don't know. You can think one thing going into a game, and then when you get into a game like this, that's the one that you kind of carry with you a little bit. How much will this night tonight impact?
Brady throws, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10. Did he get hurt?
And he is slow to get up. So they're going to check on him inside the 10. He injured his back.
It looked like he injured his back right there.
In the loss at Atlanta. And he goes down and
he got kneed in the back.
Couldn't get back up.
Yeah.
I think he got kneed. Oh, right here.
Contact injury going down.
His head snapped.
Then he gets Donovan Wilson with Wilson's right arm around his neck.
I don't blame Donovan Wilson for that because that was game speed, so that was tough.
They're down at 10 when we come back.
So we'll take a break. With 2:58 remaining here in the fourth quarter, 31-6 right now, Cowboys are demolishing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in what we can honestly say is over. It's done. The thing is, they not only need a medical staff, they just lost too many players on both sides of the ball. It's a reason why they were last in run yards per game. It's a reason why they struggled to score 20 points. Bro, they only cracked 24 points or more twice this year. 17 weeks, you only scored 24 points or better twice. And they only scored 30 points once. Brady's original plan was the Raiders until Gruden asked that. After last season, Miami was it until the Brian Flores thing happened, along with tampering. Was going to be Brady, quarterback, and Sean Payton as the head coach in Miami. All right, we're back, and looks like Godwin is no, not Godwin.
Before the break, when he got hit around the neck,
Gage,
the right arm of Donovan Wilson tried to
clotheslined him back.
Went back to the ground, and he is in a lot of pain.
He really is, and when he came out of that break, the way that he went down, it looked initially like it was a knee injury, and then of course the hit to the neck. They've been working on his neck since they got out there on the field to administer
this is
help.
such an uneventful way for a loss, the way that it happened tonight.
In a 25-point game, 31-6, and for the moment we will stay here.
So 2:55 remaining. We got an injury on the field. Gage has not got up.
Down on a knee, and they're going to ask for assistance to get Russell Gage off the field. They bring the card out.
Damn, that's a tough way to end what's been a disaster game for
we will take
Tampa
a break,
Bay.
step aside as they help Russell Gage.
Wow. They haven't had much to cheer about. And Russell Gage gets injured. That's tough. Gets his neck snapped. I wonder what Skip is saying on Twitter right now for his boy Tom Brady. Because like I said, people saying this is a win-win. It's a win for Shannon because he can criticize Brady, but it's still a win for Skip because of what the Cowboys did. See what I'm saying? Look at Skip. Skip says, I wanted a 17-point cushion going to the fourth quarter. I'll take 18. He says, Cowboys pass rush is getting gas, but Tampa doesn't have one to get tired. This is a joke. Game over, even against the comeback king. I said, the problem is, Skip, Brady don't got the players to come back. He doesn't. He doesn't have the players to come back. Bro.
2 minutes and 55 seconds left.
Man, this game, this is serious.
Russell Gage tried to get up a couple of different times and
he
then
couldn't.
ended up back flat on his back, and they brought the backboard out to assist in getting Russell Gage off the field here. And there are some wide-eyed players and members of each staff watching what's going on at about the 8-yard line here at the end of this wild card game.
Damn.
Nobody is left on the sideline for Tampa Bay. Most of the Dallas defense is out there on the field. Just Ryan Suckup is the only one over there in case he's called upon here. Trying to stay loose on this chilling night in Tampa Bay.
He's got Skip constantly. Skip with those damn tweets.
Just a frightening sight watching Russell Gage try to get up and not being able to.
This is, man, it sucks that a playoff game went the way it did, but now to see a player hurt and now he can't even get up, and he's tried to get up several times and he still can't get up. Wow. Yeah, I feel like the Bucs was kind of a whole last resort, and it just ended up being the way it was. It's probably just because of the options. And pretty much so the options that were all mixed up for what Brady's original plan was. Damn.
They're able to get Russell Gage and the backboard up.
Wow. Prayers to Russell Gage. Hopefully he's okay. And whatever he suffered from that whiplash from Donovan Wilson, I hope he recovers. And I'm not here getting on Donovan Wilson. That's not his fault. It's just an unfortunate contact. Prayers up to Russell
Sobering
Gage.
moment here with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in this.
Tyler Gaming says, hey, Bucs fans, where's your run game? They didn't have one all year. They haven't had one all year.
So we will take a break, come back. 3rd down and 10 for Tampa Bay when we.
So Russell Gage is out of the game. He'll be carried out, unfortunately. Once again, prayers up to Russell Gage. You don't want to see that happen in the NFL. Like I said, it's a tough night for the Buccaneers. I thought they were actually going to go scoreless with the way that they were playing. Julio Jones scores at the end of the 3rd quarter, and I said it's an 18-point game. Let's see what happens. But the Tampa Bay defense let the Cowboys go right down the field, and I said, yeah, it is pretty much done. No, so what happened was Russell Gage tried to catch the ball. It was incomplete. His knee was down, and then Donovan Wilson whiplashed him with his arm, and it caused his neck to snap back and fall. We thought it was originally a knee injury, but then it ended up being, and I thought it was his back, but no, it's his neck. So he had to be carried. He has to be carried out. Nobody covered CD on the wide open touchdown. It was supposed to be Carlton Davis, but he got confused on the play, and CD was able to run the route to get wide open. I was like, where was Carlton Davis at? because he was supposed to be covering CeeDee Lamb on that open touchdown, but he left him wide open. Smash the like, hit the subscribe, ladies and gents. 2:55 remaining. Brady in the shotgun. Quick throw. It's complete. And Julio Jones.
Short of first down yardage. So a fourth down coming up for Tampa Bay for a gain of 7.
I mean, Julio Jones, man. 2:33 and counting for the Buccaneers. 4th and 3. Brady throw. Jones gets the first down.
On 4th down and 3. In the years before Brady's arrival here in Tampa Bay, the Bucs had gone 12 years.
Like I said, the score does not indicate how well
without a postseason
the Cowboys have played. They dominated the line of scrimmage all game long. Here's Brady, 1st and goal. He throws. It's complete for a touchdown to, is that Cameron Brate? Yeah, touchdown. So Cameron Brate scores a touchdown.
Cameron Brate, good from 8 yards away.
So 8-yard touchdown reception for the Bucs.
Yeah, they're just continuing to fire away, and to come away with this touchdown, and what could very well be Tom Brady's last
touchdown pass. Yeah, I think it will be.
Well,
Bucs defense their numbers are skewed. Play the worst division in football. Bucs are the worst team in this playoffs. 8-9 says enough.
And it's 31-14.
So 2-point conversion, 31-14. Damn, and at first we thought it was the Jacksonville Jaguars being the worst team. Well, they're the worst team in the AFC. But the Bucs are the worst team in all of football that are in the playoffs. In the playoffs, not overall, in the playoffs.
Buccaneers quarterback, including the playoffs.
Brady, 33 of 61. I'm sorry, those numbers weren't good because if you do it by the eye test, Brady didn't play great. But
2+ years, they're not going to be happy with
no running game. 61 times he got to throw. Byron Leftwich needs to get fired too.
The final minutes of the greatest quarterback in NFL history's playing career, or does he come back to Tampa?
Yeah. Tampa Bay needs a quarterback. They need a quarterback.
To a broadcast booth or
they need to go young. They need a young They need a franchise QB.
Nobody knows. And when you look at the season overall, the Bucs were one of the more underachieving teams in 2022.
Onside kick try.
What?
Noah Brown couldn't secure it.
And the Buccaneers recovered? What the?
With 2 minutes left,
what the
heck? Who has it. Buccaneers think they do. And
they got it? Bruh. Don't start the nonsense now.
Giovanni Bernard comes out of the pile with it.
How do you not how do you not secure that? This is no time to fumble. Jay says, I don't see the Bucs coordinators or Leftwich returning unless tanking is the mindset again in 2023. They wanted to tank this year. And the reason that Jay's mentioning about the tanking was because the Bucs had lost so many players. You would have thought that they possibly were not going to be a playoff team this year. This was going to be more of a rebuilding year to try to tank. But the thing is, when you look at the NFC South, they're in a winnable division. I mean, Carolina, until late in the season where they realize they have a really good running game, they don't really have wide receivers and they have poor quarterback play. The Saints, one of the more overrated teams in the NFL. I've been saying that for the longest time. At one point, looked like they had the most talented team, and defensively they were good, but it was like, again, it was just a regular season team. Saints are overrated. The Falcons are the Falcons, and that's pretty much it. So what you have is a winnable division in the NFC South, even in a rebuilding year. So what was supposed to be a rebuilding year. Yeah, but if you're the Cowboys, Why, oh, why did you not recover that football? Like, there's no way 17 points can be scored in 2 minutes. I don't see it happening. Then we really got to question the NFL if 17 points are scored in 2 minutes. That's like scoring 9 points in 33 seconds. You know, what Mr. Luka Magic did for the guys. Make sure to hit the like, hit that subscribe. Bucks have more potential than this. People forget that they beat Mahomes. No, we didn't forget. That was one really good year. I mean, this isn't a surprise, man.
From a breakthrough victory on the road to playoffs, we'll hear from Dak, Mike McCarthy, Jerry Jones on the other end live when Tom Brady steps to the mic inside the winning locker room. Steve Young, Ryan Clark, etc. Now back to Tampa. We'll see if the Buccaneers can puff up the timer, guys.
Yeah, that would be that for sure. Yeah, it does feel that way, Scott. Kind of a breakthrough win here tonight for the Dallas Cowboys. Unless the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with 2 minutes left. All three of their timeouts somehow defy logic.
Wait a minute. How? Okay, here we go. Brady going deep. No way. Oh.
And just off his fingertips.
Oh, my God. Mike Evans almost caught that.
Onside kick all season.
Wow.
He almost hit the big shot.
That would have cut the game to 10. That would have cut the game to 11.
Rhodes is looking like he's expecting help.
Wow.
It was kind of unexplainable.
That might have been the last shot right there. Oh, my gosh.
In this situation of the game.
Brady's probably going deep again, but it's going to be short.
Pass is caught by Cotton. He's wrestled down with a first down for Tampa Bay by Anthony Barr, a gain of 11.
Bro, if Brady would have completed that.
Still trying to catch his breath.
Bro, if he would have completed
He was
that.
up here at the top.
Now across from Devin Tompkins, who can really run.
Brady
Here's one.
picked off? Oh, almost picked off.
And Van Der Esch delivers a hit. And that stops the clock with 1:29 remaining.
Van Der Esch has been roaming the middle of the field like that throughout the night. He's come close a couple of times.
That should have been a touchdown, man. Mike, just out of the reach of Mike Evans.
Made another one there. But he's been getting deep. Here he is. He's been getting deep and just reading Brady. And
Here's Brady. 2nd and 10. Throws. Is sacked.
And it's Dorrance Armstrong.
3rd down.
With Micah Parsons, who are there for the Dallas defense. And timeout taken by Tampa Bay.
Well, Dorrance Armstrong, he's standing up. And he puts a little move. They got Micah Parsons to that side, like you said. He comes off the edge. Brady has nowhere to step up as he tries to. Dorrance Armstrong's right there to make a play.
And just the second sack tonight by the Dallas defense. Jonathan Hankins has the
Let's
other.
see.
And the Buccaneers spend their first time out before 3rd down and 18.
There's just no way that they're going to be able to get this done.
Winner this game to San Francisco to play the divisional play.
Like I said, Cowboys 49ers sound saucy.
It's the red hot 49ers, the number 2
Brady.
seed Brady.
Throw.
Julio Jones to the 35, 4th down coming up.
And we got a timeout.
Land, the talented rookie, made that stop. As we take a look at who's ruling the moment, brought to you by Burger King. As the Buccaneers call the timeout, they have 1 remaining. And Dak Prescott.
I mean, Dak Prescott's going to be the player of the game without question. Easy.
300-plus pass yards, 4 touchdown passes. And, oh, by the way, a rushing touchdown in the game. First to do all that in Dallas Cowboys playoff history.
Maybe the best game of his career. I've never seen him play better. He
did.
He certainly
First Cowboys quarterback with 300 pass yards and 4 pass touchdowns in a playoff game. First ever. Brady, they get another touchdown. Oh, tip. And it's 4th and 6. Bro, the small glimmer of hope was that potential touchdown to Mike Evans that he could not catch. It was a little out of his reach.
Since winning it all in 1995. They're going to get their first road playoff win over their last 9 tries.
Again, the key is next week against San Francisco.
since January 17th, 1993, and they will be one of 3 NFC East teams still alive and in the divisional round next week.
Well, these players
see what we got
with Dallas, they've been hearing about the team of the 70s,
Brady's final
the team
pass.
of the 90s, ever since they walked into those doors, and they have
And it's
been wanting
over.
to carve out a legacy of their own. They've been respectful of the past, but this is their time.
Brady's final pass was an incomplete one.
Their night.
Mike McCarthy showed the team
And
10 baby pictures of the players
check it out.
who were alive in
Look what Brady's
1992,
doing.
the season they last won a road playoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brady's hype. He's like, yeah, I get to leave the Buccaneers. I get to leave the Buccaneers. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Brady era most likely has come to an end in Tampa Bay. As the Buccaneers lose 31-14 to the Cowboys, it does not indicate how well the Cowboys played. They were up 24-0, up 31-6. The final score does not indicate, and it's funny because it was going to look respectable had Mike Evans made that catch, but it's over. So, Cowboys win 31-14. Dak Prescott, unbelievable tonight. 305 yards, 25 of 33 from the field, 4 touchdown passes, 1 rushing touchdown. Played unbelievable, did turn the ball over. Pollard had 77 yards, but I thought they were an important 77 yards to keep his drives going for those touchdowns. We got Rashad White, 7 carries, 41 yards. Brady threw 2 touchdowns, 1 to Brate and 1 to Julio Jones. He had Mike Evans, but unfortunately not even being able to do it. And 35 of 66, 351. He had to throw the ball 66 times. I'm not making excuses for Tom Brady. He really looked really bad tonight, even with those 66 pass attempts, and he completed 35 of them. I know he had to, but still. Godwin had 10 catches for 85 yards. They took Mike Evans out of the game. Him and Mike Evans were out of sync all night against that Dallas defense. Good job with Dan Quinn and his coverages with the Dallas defense. Good mix-ups. There were times where Brady couldn't even react to the blitz. They really did a good job of covering the middle of the field for Brady so that he couldn't be able to throw to the outside and go deep. So Brady only had a few shots at that. How about Schultz? Those 95 yards were big too. Really killed the momentum. Really killed the Bucs defense tonight. He had 2 scoring touchdowns on 95 yards. People don't understand how important those were. Shout out to Diego, man. He says, thanks for airing it, G. No doubt, of course. Appreciate that. He says, I'll keep you up with the subscription and the likes. Appreciate that, man. Much love to Diego Flores. Appreciate that. Next Sunday, make sure y'all pull up. Cowboys and 49ers. Y'all know we're about to be in here, man. Huge game. NFC rivalry. That's going to be fire. Brock Purdy against Dak Prescott. 2 of the best defenses in the NFL about to go head-to-head. Now, I know the Cowboys got some injuries, so we got to find out the injury report to some of their key players on defense. We'll see. I mean, they did also lose their left guard, so we'll see if he's able to play next week. And it's a big loss if he's not able to play next week. But heck of I mean, you got to give the Cowboys credit. I know what people are going to say. Oh, you know, they beat a team that was never good to begin with. I said, yeah, but if they would have lost to them, the narrative would have been Cowboys choke again to a team that looked bad the entire season. So I give the Cowboys credit. I know that there's going to be some delusional Cowboy fans out there. Some, not all, that are going to take this win as if they are going to the Super Bowl. And it's like, you got to get past the 49ers, and you don't know who you're going to face in the NFC Championship game as of yet. Because let's say the Eagles get by the Giants. You're going to have to find a way to beat the 49ers, and you're going to have to beat the Eagles. And if you're able to do that, I'll give the Cowboys their respect to show you that they finally got to the dance. Now it's a matter of, are they going to win it? Because then if they don't win, you don't know what next year's going to bring. But give the Cowboys a ton of credit. They came in. Dak Prescott played unbelievable. He's got to do it against next week because this next week is an even bigger test than what he had tonight. And I can already hear what people said, man. Dak Prescott, man, he sent Brady into retirement. You got to understand something. Dak isn't going to be able to do Dak things without the offense. The offensive line, Tony Pollard, CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz. He's not going to do it without those guys. Again, Kellen Moore called a great game. They were reading the blitz all night when they were able to bring when the Buccaneers did bring pressure. Dak was reading the defense and was carving it left and right. Carving it like slices of cake. Easy. So much respect to the Cowboys. They did what they were supposed to do. I mean, Brady, again, he threw 66 passes, but he looked awful tonight. And again, prayers to Russell Gage. Tough way to end a game like this. But give the Cowboys props. Much respect. As a Giants fan, like I said, it's a rivalry thing. I can't stand the Cowboys, but I can give credit where credit is due. I'm not one of these biased fans that go crazy and stuff like that. I get excited for my team, but I know where respect is given. Much respect to the Cowboys. Can they get it done next Sunday? That's going to be a tough one because they're going against the number 2 seed 49ers. They're going to be in Levi Stadium. So this is a big road game coming up. Let's see if Dak is able to go into a hostile environment there and win against a very good 49ers team that's won 11 straight games. I'll be more impressed with that win than I would be this win with Tampa Bay. I give credit, but McCarthy saved his job for this game. He saved his job. That's crazy. The Giants actually gave up the most points out of anybody in the division. The Commanders actually gave up the least, but they're two of the lowest scoring teams in the league in the same division as New York and Washington, but New York scored a little bit more points because Dallas scored 467, and then the Eagles scored nearly 500 points. Man, what a game. It was not a great game. But I will say this, Skip was actually tweeting it like crazy. The Cowboys, they cannot afford to use that kicker next week against the 49ers. They can't use that kicker. No. They cannot use Mayer next week. No way. Sorry. They can't use him. If you're going to be missing extra points, and it's funny because I really thought with him missing all those extra points that I really thought that it was kind of a way to see if the Bucs could get back, but no, they're finished. Oh my God. You know, Jay, check this out. Oh, look at Skip. How about them Cowboys? We'll see you next week. He says, I don't believe Tom Brady's going to retire as of this night, but he's going to hang on to that 30-yard touchdown pass to Jones and the near touchdown to Mike Evans. He says he's going to play again, but he's doubtful he'll be back with the Bucs. Even Skip is calling it that he's going to the Raiders. So Jay, you're onto something. Skip says, finally, the Dallas Cowboys win their first road playoff game in 30 years. I was there that day, January 7th, 1993 at Candlestick. That was against the 49ers, right? McCarthy got burned for going for 2 this year when the kicker was missing. Tried to give it a chance, lose-lose situation. Huh? There you have it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the stream. Oh, yeah, everything was on the line for McCarthy tonight. He saved his job, at least for 1 week. Now let's see how his coaching does against the 49ers, against Kyle Shanahan. We'll see how that goes. Oh, you know Jerry Jones, he don't pull no punches. He loses again, he'll make that Vince McMahon announcement to his face. Mike McCarthy, you're fired. I don't know why I just like saying it like that. It just makes. Oh man. So, ladies and gentlemen, Wild Card Weekend is over. It's officially over. We had good games for the most part. Good games for the most part, with the exception of San Francisco and Seattle, and then you had this game tonight. But it's good. Yeah, this is the best Dak has ever played. Now, can he bring it up a notch? Because if this is the best game Dak ever plays, that sounds like he can only go down from there against a really good 49ers defense. So, Dak Prescott, you're going to have to turn it up another notch against the best defense in football. So, how do you do? You know what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the stream. We stream together, we chat together, family for life. Shout out to Diego, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Jay, shout out to Nets World, shout out to Earl, shout out to Tyler who was in here, shout out to Roger, shout out to TJ, shout out to Julia who was here in earlier too, shout out to Layla. Layla was in here for a little bit, man. Shout out to her, definitely appreciate her. Appreciate you guys being part of the community, and we'll be back with. It's either going to be basketball or I might just do a live stream to where we get people in the chat to talk over, man. So might even talk some football for divisional matchups to see, I would love to do that as well. So that'd be a nice little chat. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section as always, and have a wonderful night. And I appreciate y'all being part of this game, man. So final score, Cowboys win 31-14. You know what? Kellen Moore also is another offensive coach that kind of dodged a bullet, because now this opens the door for his head coaching job. When at one point last year, and even some parts of the season, I'm like, how does this guy possibly get an opportunity? But this might open up the door for Kellen Moore to get a head coaching job. I'm just saying, the game that he called today, that door just opened. So McCarthy gets his job saved after this game, and Kellen Moore's coaching opportunity opens up once again. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. Y'all already know the drill. And I am.
So many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan, I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're two different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me. Because, you can't compare